Right. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. We are going to be delving back in once again into the realm of analog horror. Let's go. We took a little bit of a break last week from an analog horror watch along, but we are back and we are going to be doing a very fun one. I think this one's probably one of my favorite analog horror series that we're going to be watching today. I'm really excited for this one. I think you guys will also, if you guys have not seen it already, I think you guys will really enjoy this one. We're just gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna kind of give. I actually know a lot about the creator of this one. I used to watch them a lot, and I'm gonna be talking compared to the other analog horror creators who are relatively, I think, unknown in comparison. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Welcome in, Leah. Welcome in, Denise. Welcome in, Piano Teddy Bear. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome. Feel free to grab a snack, guys. Feel free to grab a snack while we're just hanging out and wait before we get started, and see if anyone else would like to come in and join us. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be jumping back into analog horror watch-alongs. I've missed it. I missed it last week. I love analog horror so much, and this one is super good. It starts off a little slow, guys. So the first couple ones are pretty slow, but it's all for world building, and it definitely does rev up a lot. And I think it definitely it gets really good. It gets really good. But I do know the creator of this one. And also, guys, make sure before we even start, make sure to definitely check out the creator of Greylock. The official channel is linked, as well as the creator RobGavagan. So make sure you guys go check them out for both of those before we get started. But yes, the creator of Greylock, though, they've been around for, I used to watch them like almost a decade ago. It was like 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. It's crazy. I actually didn't know that they were the creator of Greylock until I think they said so a little while ago, and I was super surprised because I was like, hey, where have I seen him before? But because I used to watch their videos for Seriously Strange and a couple other of their series that they used to do, because they've used to do a lot of other horror type content. I think it was more along the lines of like mysteries that happen in the world and that sort of thing. And I thought it was very fun, and I used to watch them. It's crazy to think that it's almost a decade ago. It makes me feel old. It makes me feel so old that it was so long ago. But I did watch their live stream as well. They did a live stream kind of just talking about their thought process and when they created Greylock and that sort of thing. And they said that they had the idea for 10+ years, and that was literally probably around the time when I was watching them for Seriously Strange and that sort of stuff. So I think it's pretty crazy to think about that. It's like all these years later, it's like they're still doing stuff that I'm really interested in. I think they might have taken a break from YouTube for a while, but definitely Greylock is very good. Very good analog horror series. Because like I said, compared to the previous Yuki OG-san, yeah, I do feel like an OG-san when I think about it in that term, or in those terms. But compared to the other analog horror creators, they're relatively unknown. They just started doing it. They didn't really, or I don't, as far as I know, I don't know if they've had a presence on YouTube. But RobGavagan, I definitely do know a lot more about him as a content creator. So, and I definitely liked a lot of the stuff that he used to do before. So it's very interesting to see the difference in type and content that is being created. I think that because when I was watching their live stream, I took some notes down because I wanted to kind of talk about it, and they also said that they wanted to like revive analog horror, because at the time when they were doing like new at the time when they started creating Greylock, analog horror was kind of a not boring spot, but not many people were really interested in analog horror as much anymore, like even fans of it, which I kind of agree, because around that time I was kind of in the same boat. I was kind of like, it's okay, it's all right. It started getting very samey, but I do think that I do think that he did a very successful job at revitalizing analog horror stuff. Baxter, welcome in, welcome. We're just kind of chatting and talking about the analog horror series. Before we get into it, feel free to grab a snack and feel free to grab or just to grab a snack before we jump into it. But yeah, and I think he did a very good job. When I've seen so I have seen Greylock before. I have seen this one already. But I do think that it does a very good job at world building, I think. And a lot of analog horrors, I don't really know if they necessarily do a very good job. This one reminds me a lot of Gemini Home Entertainment, where it's like it starts off really not super slow, but pretty slow, but then it revs up into definitely something a lot more crazy, and it gets a lot more it definitely does pick up a lot near the middle and near the at what is now the end of the series. I know it's not completed though. It is still ongoing, I believe. The one with the one with the plant monsters. I don't think so. I don't think this is we're gonna be watching Greylock, which is another analog horror series. I don't think there are plant monsters in this one, not that I remember anyway. Yeah, I think he definitely did he did a very good job with this analog horror series, and kind of revitalizing it and picking it back up and that sort of thing. I think he did a very, very good job with it. As well as like, sorry, I'm looking at the notes, because I always like watching what analog because a lot of the analog horror content creators, I don't know if they necessarily delve too much into like their thought process on when they make stuff, but this creator of this analog horror series definitely did is more public about talking about like their inspirations and that sort of thing, and at least here on YouTube, and I think that's very interesting. So I definitely wrote some notes down because I thought it was very interesting. He also said that he actually records, like he actually reverses it onto VHS tapes and like puts it on VHS. So when we are watching it, these are authentic. It's not just like a VHS filter slapped on it. It's like these are actual VHS tapes that were kind of, I guess, is splice the right word? I don't really know how VHS works exactly, but continuation with the one with the mimics. No, this is a different one. This is a different analog horror. It's called Greylock. The premise of Greylock though is that there are experimentations that were going on, human experimentations, and they essentially, the whole point of the series is that there are these things called thought forms that people essentially will into existence and that sort of thing, and when they will these things into existence, it's like it's, how do I describe it? It's really, the concept is very crazy, but I'll definitely go over it a little bit more after we watch it, but it's a little bit difficult for me to explain it without us watching it, so we'll definitely, after we watch it, we'll definitely go over it a little bit more. Real VHS, yes, it is real VHS style, which is really cool. I don't know if any of the other analog horror content creators do the same sort of thing. I would assume not, because I feel like it takes a lot of dedication to do something like that. I would assume that it definitely does take a while to do that sort of stuff. Yeah, the amount of dedication that it takes for that, for essentially the commitment to the art is very, very crazy. I think so. This one's definitely really, I think that this is, in terms of overall world building and in terms of like theme and just like premise, I think that this one is definitely in the upper echelon of analog horror and that sort of thing. So I think that this one is very, very good. But yes. Also as well, guys, the waiting room is up for the next stream, which we will be finishing Do Not Take This Cat Home. So the waiting room is up for that one, as well as I did go ahead and make a I did do a new short. So if you guys would like to check out the new short, it is up. I would very much appreciate it. But yes, I think we're pretty much ready to go. I think we're ready to just dive in. Tupas? Toolpas? What is Toolpas? I have no idea. Let me actually look it up. But yes, guys, I'm really excited to get into this one. Oh yes, you're right. A tulpa is a materialized being or thought form, typically in human form. Yes, yes, yes. That is kind of what it is. I didn't even know that was a term. But yes, yes, yes. That's pretty much what it is. New short, yippee. Yes, yes, yes. New short, guys. If you guys would like to check it out, I greatly appreciate it. But I think since we've been chatting for a little bit, we're definitely gonna chat more after we finish watching. So I think we are ready to just jump into it. Remember, guys, grab a snack or something. Grab a snack. The short was funny. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I worked pretty hard on it. Estella, welcome in. Welcome. We're just about to jump into Greylock. Let me do this. All right. Get ready, guys. It does start off a little slow. I will say that. I remember when I watched this a while ago. It definitely does start off a little slow, but it does pick up a lot near the middle towards the end. But this is a very, very interesting analog horror series. There's another one that's also that I saw a lot of other people watching recently, which is the Ted Caves Adventures or something like that. And that one looks really interesting as well. I think maybe we might do a stream for that one as well in the future. I think that one would be a lot of fun. Okay. So we're gonna do... Oh wait, nope, wrong one. I think it's this one. All right. Let me make sure my audio is good, because I don't want you guys to hear the Windows sound and that sort of thing. So all right, we're just gonna jump into it. Where is it? All right, let's go. Episode or tape one. Remember, guys, these are actual VHS tapes. Like the commitment, the commitment to the art is crazy on this, because they definitely did go above and beyond on this, which I think is definitely insane. All right, I'm gonna test the audio. Make sure it's good. Yep, looks good. I'll turn it down just a smidgen, because it definitely does sound a little loud. All right, let's see if that is any better. All right, guys. Wait, really? Yes. I watched the live stream with the creator of this analog horror series, and it gives a lot of insight on how these series are created and that sort of thing. And I think it's very, very, very interesting. But all right, guys, let's go. We have tape 001 back online, Greylock.
Primary systems online. Meeting sequence complete.
All right, the subtitles do not work.
Shutdown protocols disengaged. System is offline for time code 0106. Contact technician for assistance.
All right, we got the lab.
Welcome to Single USA Enhanced Access Operations. Please enter your clearance credentials. Error. These credentials
I feel like the production quality on this one, it feels so... What's the word? It feels so high quality, I guess I should say. Not that other analogs aren't, but this one definitely has a polish to it.
Unknown user ID. What would you like to do? Accessing archival storage form, GBA.
What did that say? Technical difficulties.
Data extraction initiated. Data extraction.
What does the time mean?
10% complete. Data extraction.
Someone's stealing
4% complete.
stealing that browsing history.
Data extraction 80% complete. Data extraction complete. All data extracted to error. No.
All right, that was the first tape was super short. It's only a minute, but I wanted to see what was at the end there because there was something that flashed. What was that? Let me actually go and do. We'll go like 0.25 speed just to see what that was at the end there. It is so quick. I can't. All right, hold on. It is so quick. It like flashes on screen for like a second. I just wanted to see what this was. What is that? Oh, this is the so this is the company, I think. If I remember correctly, this is the company that is doing the Thoughtform experiments. And from what I've read, it seems like this first tape is about someone is extracting some data from this company, which is, I think it's the company that is doing the these Thoughtform experiments. But all right, we're gonna get into the next one. We'll just jump right in to the mountain Greylock. This is a fiction. I think this is a fictional place. It takes place in, I think, in the United States, in Massachusetts, if I remember correctly. And it takes place in the laboratory is in a place called Mount Greylock.
In a sermon all the way back in 1864, he said, quote, "Our adversary, the devil, goes about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. We are taught by our Lord Jesus to pray. Do not lead us
Listening to some
deliver us from the evil one.
religious radio. Let's go.
In prayer, we should equally pursue or avoid an action.
Like, I don't know if this is real footage or not, but this stuff feels so high quality, you know?
Seeking to walk in the path of obedience.
Like, I think this is actual footage.
We may never be guilty of tempting the devil.
But it could also be because I know that Rob said that he worked with a video game creator to do a lot of this as well. So this definitely could be also just like in-game stuff, or like an in-game or engine sort of thing. Field trip to Mount Greylock? Yes, guys, we can have a field trip to Mount Greylock. That sounds like so much fun. We can, you guys will be able to make your own imaginary friends and manifest your own friends into existence. Blood? Is that blood? The woods is always so scary, man. I feel like the woods is always such a scary setting for analog horror. And just like horror movies in general. Ugh. Seeing gore in anything makes me so squeamish. You're gonna see like a demon peeking back at you out in the forest there. Them trees are bleeding. I don't think those are trees. I don't really understand what's being said though. Something about Mount Greylock? What is that? Is that a book? What is that?
When we will come face to face with the devil himself, whether we intended to or not, dear believer. We are drawn to him by
Are there subtitles? Unfortunately, there are not. That's one thing I would love in this is if there were subtitles, because subtitles definitely make it a little bit easier for me to kind of process and understand what's happening.
Sexual immorality, theft, false witness, slander. There is a
Slander.
nested deep, deep within our hearts, within our minds, in a place most people don't even know exists within themselves. The devil is gonna call to those depths, dear believer. And though you may tremble before the beast, you should make it easier on yourself and accept what it is that he bestows upon you.
Ooh, someone banging on the car? They got the right idea. They're fucking booking it. Someone banging on my car in the middle of the night, I would be booking it too. The radio's sounding a little fucky though. All right, that was to the mountain, which if I'm assuming that this is this says to mountain Greylock, like to the mountain Greylock. So very, very interesting. Very, very like I don't really understand what was going on too much. I'm definitely going to be looking at the wiki as we at the end, just to kind of unpack everything, just to kind of see. But I'm assuming that this is the road to Mount Greylock, and this is the journey there. But the part where this happened, where there's like someone banging on the car, is definitely pretty freaky.
And accept what it is that he bestows upon you.
That was a meeting spot. I wonder what for. I don't know if it was a meeting spot or if it was just a if they were just like stopping and there was some banging on the car. But all right, we're gonna start getting into a little bit more of the juice of what the setup is in the next one, which is tape 6, orientation protocols. Warning, this video cassette is intended for the sole use of name Alexander Michael Marsh, subject ID number AM091065. Don't think we should be seeing this. I'm assuming that this is classified, but, and it's only meant for Mr. Alexander here, but we're getting the details. We're getting the juicy details of what is going on.
To the preconditional protocols and orientation video
TF1 Unit 13.
As part of the United States Army and Project Stargate, created in partnership with Semiodyne USA. On behalf of
I do remember that
here,
this company is the company and the government is trying to weaponize thought forms, I believe.
at Unit 13, congratulations on your selection as one of our testing candidates.
Yay, guys, you get to be a
Luckily,
test
we have a
subject.
lot of
Let's
questions,
go.
And this video is designed to answer them all. First, let's go over some background information to provide you with the crucial context you'll need for a full understanding.
The driving scene is like driving home late at night on dark country roads. An hour ago, scary. Yes, it is very scary. Driving at night, or just being out at night in general. I can imagine definitely being in less populated areas. It's even more scary. But I don't know. There definitely are some places that are highly populated that could also be scary as well. Or they flick on and off their high beams 3 times. Oh, you're right. Maybe. And then I guess that could be a meeting, but I don't know what what they would be meeting for.
Understanding of what it is we're doing at Unit 13. We are sure you've heard plenty of rumors surrounding what it is that we do, but we are willing to bet that most everything you've heard is wrong. Being a highly confidential part of Project Stargate, which you've already been briefed on, Unit 13 studies a revolutionary and promising area of parapsychology. Thought forms.
Thought
If you're unfamiliar
forms.
with what thought forms are, that's okay. You're in the majority. So, what are thought forms? Through the ages, occultists and spiritualists, Tibetan monks to theosophists, have exercised the creation of what is sometimes referred to as a tulpa, otherwise known as
Oh
a
yeah,
thought
there
form.
you go. There you go, Baxter. The tulpa. This sounds like high key like those scams that like they do in horror movies where it's like the person can like communicate with the dead or whatever. But I'm assuming that in the world of this, it's actually something that can be weaponized.
A thought form is the manifestation of a person's will, emotion, or other deeply psychologically energized state into a semi-physical form, existing as not only an extension of the person, but as its own independent and sentient entity. Thought forms are also able to be witnessed and experienced by third parties, and are not limited solely to the person who developed them. Thought forms have been formed to serve as familiars, companions, or even friends to those who conjure
Let's
them.
go. You can
According to key
manifest your
literature,
own
thought
waifu.
forms can be intentionally formed by a single person or multiple people, though they can be unintentionally formed as well. But they are always manifested through the deep will and focus of a person in a considerably heightened state of connectivity with their own consciousness. Traditional thought forms can vary widely in their level of influence in the real world. While they usually take physical formations eventually, their earliest stages are more apparitional.
Sounds like a
in
pyramid
nature,
scheme to
with
me.
brief manifestations, though most often remaining as an unseen essence, much like a phantom or a ghost. At this phase, thought forms and ghosts are very similar in a number of ways. Individuals can
So in
make
this world,
contact
could you
with them
consider
through
all
communication
ghosts just thought
devices,
forms?
such as a Ouija board or through EVP sessions, while the thought form may respond through moving objects, manipulating electronics, or even speaking words and short phrases. Due to their striking similarities, a current theory established by Unit 13 suggests that what we know as ghosts may not be as common as we once believed. Rather than a deceased person's energy being left behind.
Silver,
after
welcome in,
death,
welcome,
it's
welcome.
possible, and indeed likely, that these paranormal entities are actually thought forms that are unintentionally created by those individuals that the deceased has left behind, who spend inordinate amounts of time in deeply emotional
That is so
states where their
cool.
mental capacity is largely occupied by a powerful focus on the departed individual.
Guys, imagine being
In
able
other
to
words,
create your
as these
own
are the ideal
waifu
conditions
or
from which
husbando.
thought forms
You
are
just
born,
manifest them
people
into
may very well
existence.
create their own ghosts and hauntings. However, as more time and energy is invested into the development of the thought form, they begin to harness more influence on their environment, until eventually exhibiting a semi-permanent physical appearance, and, in due course, becoming as tangible as a living creature. This is where Unit 13's interest
How does the
comes in.
logistics of that work?
We've sought to answer a very important question. Can thought forms be created in a manner that would benefit American society and help keep American citizens safe?
You can just shadow clone jutsu
Unfortunately,
yourself.
The practice of intentionally creating a thought
Nanami
form by
from
traditional
Jujutsu
methods
Kaisen.
would undoubtedly take years and years of devout mental training. So, Project Stargate has enlisted a world-renowned authority in thought forms, a man named Dr. Bernard Hayes, to oversee a number of the operations related to Unit 13.
Imagine just being able to shadow clone jutsu yourself. You don't have to go to work. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go to school.
Due to Unit 13 and Semiodyne USA's combined efforts, bringing together some of the most prestigious minds in the world, specializing in the sciences of the human consciousness, with cutting-edge technology and engineering methods, we've created a groundbreaking, proprietary invention. Introducing the Thought Form Manifester. The Thought Form Manifester is able
That just
to
looks like a
create
chair.
truly independent and self-sustaining thought form entities from the minds of select, willing participants. Being that they come from the deepest recesses of the human mind, thought forms can appear in virtually any configuration. They could look like a person, an object, an animal, or even something as abstract.
Now that
as
dog
the
looks a little
physical
fucked if you ask
representation of
me.
an emotion. That being said, it's recommended to brace yourself before touring the thought form chambers, as thought forms can also take on appearances that could be considered disturbing, like a creature one might see in a childhood
That's a
nightmare.
big fucking spider.
There's no reason to be afraid, however. All thought forms are docile by nature, and while they may look or behave in a frightening manner, and though they are capable of making physical contact, they pose no threat to humans.
That sounds so sus.
Once your session in the thought form manifester is completed, your thought form will be...
I love how the VHS is like glitching out right here, where it's like, trust me, guys, trust. There's nothing to worry about. These thought forms will not fuck with you, even though they can make physical contact with you, even though they can do all these other things. Just trust me, they're fine, as it says in a very like glitchy voice. anytime in an analog horror where like the VHS glitches when it's saying something, chances are it's probably not accurate.
Securely transported directly into a containment chamber. Thought forms are unable to pass through the barrier of and will not be capable of causing you any issues.
Yeah, call cap on that.
Side effects that
Veto that.
These side effects include increased tiredness, loss of balance, dizziness, insomnia, vomiting, episodes of temporary.
That's a lot of things that it does.
These side effects, if present, will clear up within 72 hours of your session. And
so they won't clear up at all.
Gotcha. It is recommended you refrain from driving or operating heavy machinery for 72 hours after your session, even if you experience no side effects. None of these side effects should cause you any harm or overt stress, and former testing candidates who have experienced
was the person who in the previous one experiencing any of these?
With all that out of the way, we are looking forward to your participation with Unit 13, and your time in the platform manifester has been scheduled. However, there are several required mind exercises as a part of this video system that must be completed prior to your scheduled date in order to prime your consciousness and ensure the highest quality results. Please enter the video cassette labeled TF2, Waking Your Subconscious, now. This is the end of this tape.
Let's go. Okay, so we definitely got a lot more info about what the thought forms are and what they do in this one for sure. A lot of side effects though, a lot of detractors, I would say, than what you would want for this. I guess like I just want to know what the or wait, hold on. I want to know what the benefits of doing this are. Like, I know that you're able to create something, but it said like only powerful minds are able to do it. So what does that mean? Like, how do you like, what do you like, what is considered a powerful mind in order to be able to create something like this? And it seems like they are training people to create these thought forms. They assure us that they're not dangerous, but obviously that is a load of bull. That is a lot of cap, because the thing was definitely malfunctioning when it said that. The next one is unexpected visitors. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with this, but it definitely seems like this is government endorsed. So the government is definitely this spider thing, dude. Fuck no. You guys know I hate spiders. I can't stand spiders. So seeing this big fuck off spider, nah, dude. Give me my fucking sandal. I'm gonna smush it. Big muscle mommy, big girl muscle mommy. I mean, you guys could create technically anything you want. It would be interesting to create like another version of yourself. And, like, you can do the Naruto Shadow Clone Jutsu. And have more than one of yourself to be able to do whatever. I recently started reading a manga that has that is basically like thought forms, which is funny because I started reading it yesterday. The manga, it's more of like a slicey lifey one. It's not horror or anything, but it definitely does have similar vibes of like in the manga. It's like there's this girl who the main girl is there, and then she creates she, like, I guess her subconscious creates another version of herself, and then that version of herself goes to like school and like does whatever, like that goes to school for her. But the thing that she created is the other version of her is a completely different person, different experiences, and like there's like clashing ideologies between them and stuff, and that's so interesting. It's such an interesting concept. Like creating some like another version of yourself, because if you do create another version of yourself and it does experience different things than what you do from that point onwards, then it could be a completely different person, you know. Even though in the beginning it may share the same memories and that sort of stuff as you, depending on what it does compared to you, it'll be a completely different being. You'll need a big sandal. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna smush this thing with my normal sandal. I don't need a big one. I only need my normal one. a clone. Yeah, shadow clone jutsu. That's the but that was the premise of the manga that I was reading, which is really ironic because it was literally yesterday that I was skimming through it and I was reading it. I didn't even know what it was about. I had it on my backlog and I was like taking a look at it, and it just so happened to kind of tie in line with the thought form, with this thought form stuff. But from what it sounds like in this series, you're not necessarily creating a clone of yourself. Maybe that does come into play later, but you are creating something like you're creating other things. So like in this case, you're creating like big fuck off spiders. You're creating other people, like people. I don't know if it's like real people or if it or what the limitations are to this, but um yeah, interesting concept for sure. I do think that um like but obviously we're seeing here some of these things like this dog is looking a little off. The dog is not quite right. This person too, it looks like their facial features are not quite right. I wanted to see the dog though. It looked like the dog was not quite accurate as well.
An object, an animal, or even
I mean, it does say person or object, so or animal. So I guess you technically could clone yourself if you wanted to. But yeah, this dog is looking a little off. But imagine if you created like the perfect ideal form of yourself and like what you want to be, and then you like I don't know what happens if you die, right? What happens to it says that most of the time when someone dies, the thought form still exists or something like that. But what happens if you yourself die and you create like a clone of yourself? And it's like because there are different levels, right? There are the thought forms that are just kind of like ghosts and like EVPs and stuff like that. But then there are full on like physical manifestations of beings. So what happens if you die after creating a clone of yourself, and then there's another version of you? Like, will it still be there if you die? Because it says that they still linger, but it's like to what extent? Um, how many Pennywise would be made by accident? That would be interesting. I don't know if it's based off of your fears or anything like that, or if it's just like if you have to want it to exist. But yeah, if it's based off of your fears, then I would imagine quite a few clowns would be killer clowns would be for sure on the menu for how many thought forms there are. But all right. Interesting premise. We got I think this is the first tape that really sets up the premise of what we're going to be seeing in the future. So we got the basis down. So we're going to be jumping into the next tape. And let's just see. We have Unexpected Visitors, tape 004. Again, guys, these are all done. These are actual tapes. Like the creator of this series did say that he actually made actual VHS tapes of these, and that's what we're watching. And I definitely think that it definitely has that feel to it, because sometimes when I watch some other analog horror, I can definitely tell it's just kind of like it looks a little too pristine to be analog-y. So I definitely do think that this looks very, very pristine. So, all right, Unexpected Visitors. All right, we got someone peeking into a house. Fucking creepy. Do thought forms need to eat anything to survive? What if they like eat their creator and then that's how they sustain themselves? That would be interesting. See, this looks like some old grainy ass found footage. It's not like pristine camera slapped on with a fucking analog filter, you know? Actually, speaking of that, guys, hold on, actually. Hold on. Let's get a little analogy in here. Let's get a little analogy. I don't know if you guys can really tell a difference, but Peeking into someone's house. What you got going on in here, huh? Imagine if someone was like looking into your house and they like left a video of them peeking into your house. I feel like that would be fucking scary as hell, dude. That's why that movie Sinister is so scary to me, because it's like recording other people in the house while they're just like sleeping or whatever. That shit's so scary. Because like but when it comes to analog, it's like back in the day, it's like even though it's really hard to make out what's going on in this, this is what it would look like. It wouldn't just look like pristine like found footage, you know. It wouldn't look like it was shot on an iPhone 15 or whatever. The attention to detail is really, really good in this analog series. This definitely reminds me of like the Sinister found footage though. Also, Gemini Home Entertainment too had a really interesting found footage. That would be another analog series that I would love to watch with you guys at some point in the future. Shot on iPhone, yeah. Shot on iPhone with a blurry filter on it. Alright, they're breaking in, it seems. Is that like a window thing? Is that how they're getting in? Oh yeah, it is. It is. They're getting into the house. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I still don't know what this has to do with the thought forms. Like, what significance is this house? Or are we seeing this from the perspective of a thought form? Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. What the fuck was that? What is that? So someone definitely died, I would assume. Hi Chad, welcome in, welcome, welcome. Ah, Suki ga kirei. Suki ga kirei. Can I manifest the moon? Because it says I can manifest an object. Can I manifest like a whole planet or something? If I'm like Charles Xavier and I have like just super brain power.
I'd like to thank my producer, my writers, my director, my friends, and you, the ordinary people who made me what I am today.
Max Headroom premieres after moonlighting tomorrow.
They did love me.
Emergency broadcast
We
system.
interrupt our current program at the request of the Massachusetts State Police. This is the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. All normal broadcasting has been discontinued during the emergency. This station will broadcast official information, news, and instructions.
So scary
from
hearing stuff
Northern
like this.
Berkshire County, Massachusetts, after the following tone.
I want to watch this on like an actual like old TV.
Police confirm the presence of a potential group of active and unidentified home invaders who have targeted 49 residences since approximately 11:15
That's no bueno.
The attacks appear to be random, spanning across the towns of North Adams, Cheshire, Savoy, and Windsor. Residents are urged to take the following actions immediately. Wake all occupants of your home. Lock all doors and windows.
So that's what we were just watching.
And blinds. Gather in a secure area of your home where multiple exits are available to prevent yourself from being cornered. Additionally, residents are urged to arm themselves with a blunt object or firearm if available and licensed. Only resort to self-protection if a suspect has entered your home, poses an active threat to you or your family, and you are unable to escape safely. If you are currently away from home, we are urging you not to return home at this time. Shelter in place where you are. If you are currently not in a secure area or in a vehicle, immediately head to your closest 7-Mart. Each 7-Mart location is currently being used as a safe area and has police stationed for your protection. Remain in your secure area.
Some other chopper, welcome in, welcome.
Currently unable to determine a physical description of any of the assailants involved in these attacks. It is strongly advised you do not open your home to anyone you do not intimately recognize. Do not attempt to search for or engage with any suspects. The suspects are considered armed and extremely dangerous. Do not leave your secure area unless necessary. This is for
Imagine hearing this on the TV in your area.
controlling your area. Interfering with this investigation.
Blackpink in your area. So that's what we're seeing here, I guess, is this found footage is footage of these. But why are they recording it? Why would they record it? What is the point of recording it? The sound design in this is so creepy. It's so good. Thousands of voices cried out at once, and then were suddenly silenced. Oh shit. Why would you record? Okay, so that was someone who was in. Okay, we got some really freaky images going on here. So it seems like this is. So this is someone recording the screams that are happening, and then they also got it, even though you should have been watching the emergency broadcast, good sir. It's a good way to get yourself absolutely cooked. And then it seems like this one was from the perspective of the intruders. And you guys said the Real Max Headroom TV channel hijacking. Is that what this was? I actually did. I knew a little bit about it, but I didn't know much. Like, I didn't know that they were never found or anything like that. But yeah, I wonder if this is supposed to be is this like the in canon one? Should I be watching in the dark with the front door with a broken front door? No, you should not. No, you should not. You should definitely get your door fixed. Yoda? That actually wasn't Yoda. That was Obi-Wan Kenobi. You thought. Nope, not Yoda. It was when Alderaan blew up and Obi-Wan was talking to Luke. Right after Alderaan blew up, which how would that make any sense? Because if Alderaan blew up, how would there be millions of voices crying out and then like suddenly silenced? Wouldn't they not even know what the fuck is happening? Because didn't Alderaan blow up like super fucking quick or something like that? Snap-dyed water, welcome in, welcome. All right. So it seems like either this is the thought forms themselves doing this, or another theory could be maybe this is the government attacking the people who are who have created the thought forms potentially. I don't know which one it is. I'm sure we'll get more answers in the next one, but I mean, this one's pretty straightforward. Definitely compared to the other ones, I think. That was footage from the original Max Headroom signal hijacking, but with different audio. Oh, I see. Interesting. All right, we're going to be going into the next one, which is not here, not now, not anymore. We definitely...
Well, hello again, Tiffany.
Oh, hi, Wanda. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too. No dad this time?
No, unfortunately, he couldn't get off work today, so I'm going to have to call him on a payphone to let him know all the details as soon as we're done.
He's excited to be a dad, huh?
Oh, yes, he certainly is. We both can't wait to be parents.
Aw, and you said you've been together since high school, right?
Yep.
That's
Hey, so pregnant lady.
And have you decided on a name for your baby boy yet?
Yep, we're going with Max.
Ooh, Max, huh? That's a nice, strong name.
That's what
Max Headroom.
He says it'll help make him strong right off the bat.
That's a pretty good way of thinking about it. So let's see how strong little Max is so you can hurry up and make that call.
Yes, please. He's been moving around like crazy the past couple of weeks, so I think he's really strong.
Should we be listening to this? This sounds like a violation. This sounds like a doctor-patient violation right here.
Okay, hopefully this isn't too cold.
No.
Why is this being recorded too?
There he is. He's definitely a growing boy, that's for sure.
Ugh, scary.
And you're both looking really good.
Something fucked up gonna happen to the baby.
Let's get some measurements to see exactly how much he's grown.
What was that?
I don't know. I've never seen that before. Maybe something to do with the power.
Oh. Okay.
It's gone.
This is a bit strange.
What? What's strange?
Nothing to worry about or anything.
How would you not feel that? Wouldn't you feel that it's
Maybe the
gone?
machine messed up?
Possibly. But I can still see everything else. It's just not picking up the baby for some reason.
Has this ever happened before?
Well, sometimes babies can move into certain positions that are hard to see.
But you can't see my baby at all?
I'm looking. Don't worry.
I feel like you would feel it, right? How did the baby go away, though? How's that related to the thought forms?
You know what? Why don't we just see if we can borrow another machine, okay? There has to be something wrong with this one. I'll be right back.
Okay.
How is it gone?
No.
I feel like you would feel that, no? I feel like something being inside of your stomach just not being there anymore, you'd probably feel that, I'd imagine. 29, school teacher. Alright, that's kind of freaky. Wait, that's it? That was so short, what the fuck? Alright, I don't know how this connects in with the thought form stuff exactly. From a government point of view, being able to think up an army is a wonderful boon. Yeah, I could see that as well. I could definitely see that from the military's perspective of wanting, like, being able just to create new soldiers and that sort of thing. An abduction, or perhaps the baby was one from the start. That could be an interesting topic, or not topic, but a premise, is that the baby was a thought form and it's like now gone or something. That could be really cool. That could be really interesting. But if it's not, and we're just taking it at face value that this was a baby that is now gone, like she did have a baby, but now it's gone, then I don't know how that would relate to the thought forms necessarily. What if her whole family was a thought form? Like her husband was a thought form, her baby was a thought form, everything was a thought form. That would be fucking wild. It's like, what's real? That would definitely make you start questioning what is real and what is not real. That'd be so interesting from a thought form from the start. Yeah, that would be super interesting. That would be very interesting. Her whole family was a thought form. But all right, tape 006, Sleeping Dogs. Okay, I'm actually gonna read this real quick. Dr. Bernard T. Hayes, Symposium on Jungian Psychology and Manifestation of Consciousness, New York City, October 4th, 1981. Humanity has fought tirelessly and has passed through a great many trials. The subtitles aren't right, but I'm still going to keep them on. Oh wait, there's subtitles at the bottom.
So that we were at last reached the one group, God. And
Can you manifest God?
this apex of infinite knowledge and power, you will approach and look him in the eye. As an equal.
What? These people on some type of god complex or something?
Welcome back.
Meodime.
Frank Porter. Please enter your credentials. Credential requirement bypassed by system administrator. Greetings, unknown user ID. Welcome to Semiodyne USA's virtual message assistant for user. Project director, Frank Porter. Establishing custom telephone message settings.
Under name,
Sender,
association,
Palmerelli,
project,
Ave.
virtual message
The
assistant.
Morelli Construction and Mining Company. Dates of receipt ranging from March 24th, 1987, to March 30th, 1987. Beginning playback of your messages. Message 1. March 24th.
There's like some Terminator type shit, and like Cyberdyne systems.
We ran into somewhat of an issue today. We came across these tunnels inside the mountain, pretty deep in, but, well, this is gonna sound a little crazy, but he told me to call if anything strange came up, and, I figured this qualifies. People have been here before. Some obviously man-made shit in there, like carvings and stone. This shit looks ancient, like real old. I took a crew in to look through it, but since part of the tunnels caved in some time ago, we're gonna just have to bust through it regardless.
So right now this is during...
Anyway,
Is this Mount Greylock?
thanks.
So they found something weird in the
March
in the
25th,
cave.
7:38 a.m.
Hey Frank, it's Paul. Just calling to tell you the day might be a bit slower than usual. Unfortunately, a number of the crew are sick as dogs. Not really sure what kind of stomach bugs going around or what, but we'll do our best to pick up slack. I'm calling in some guys who have a day off, so hopefully things will get a little closer to normal, you know?
That doesn't
That
sound
being
good.
said, I don't know how the hell this happened, but the section of the tunnel here caved in is clear. Tunnel's been wired up with a few lights, too. Wanted to see if maybe you sent someone in while we were off shift. Night crew said you didn't, but, you know, I didn't see anybody else.
Might want to get a new job.
But a few of the guys said they'd seen something running around in the woods surrounding the site. I figured it's probably a deer or whatever, but seeing all the ruckus we're making out here, you know?
Ow, what?
But they all insisted it was something else. Something like a real tall man.
If it's multiple people, I would take their word for it.
Trying to cause some shit, but, you know, he ain't done nothing, so I told him to keep focused on the project. For safety's sake, we're going to avoid the tunnel until I hear back from you. All right, bye now.
What
Message
was
3.
in the
March
tunnel?
25th, 4:56 p.m.
Hey, Frank, it's Paul again. The guy you sent out to take photos just left, but, well, he seemed totally fine when he got here, but we practically had to carry him back to his car when he was done. I don't know if he caught whatever's going around, but figured you should know.
Everyone's
Also, we
getting
found some really
sick.
old shit down there, Frank. Now, I ain't no historian, but we got a guy on the crew who used to do archaeology work or whatever, and
Sounds like money.
but I guess there's some old artifacts down there. Like
Or a horror
weapons,
movie.
trinkets,
Probably the latter.
Whatever. I'll have him draft up a report for you and send it your way, because I feel like he'd be interested, and he can explain all this shit better than I could anyways. His name's Arnold Rivers. That's about it. All right. Bye.
Why is he not
Message
getting
4.
fucked up?
March 26th, 1:03 p.m.
Frank, something ain't right here.
There we go.
Crew's getting worse, more sick.
Why have you guys
Okay
left?
So far, but I don't know how long that's gonna last. I saw that thing the guys have been talking about
Ooh.
last night, stalking around in the tree line.
Can we see it?
I swear it had a face.
Spirit.
Anyways, just call me back as soon as you can, Frank.
Message 5. March 27th, 12:10 p.m.
Sorry, I'm looking for a new job if this shit's happening to me.
Don't you spoil them, covered in maggots.
How?
It's perfectly fine and stored. There wasn't any problems with the generator. Even if we lost power, I mean, it's the end of March. All our food looks like it's been left out in the heat for weeks.
Yeah.
No idea what's going on. Please call me back.
I think you've been
Message
set up,
6.
my guy.
March 27th, 4:02 p.m.
You guys are test subjects now.
It's Paul. We saw it again. Something out here with us. It's in the woods. And it's watching us, goddammit. It ain't no animal either. Who are you guys gonna put up those fancy hunting cameras and see if we can catch anything? Maybe locals fucking with us? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, anyways, I just...
Oh, let's go. Are we actually gonna get to see it?
Date and time unavailable. Message.
Motion detected. I don't see anything. I mean, that could be anything. Oh, wait, what was... Wait, hold on. Did it move? No, I thought I saw something, but I guess not.
Message 8. March 29th, 10:13 p.m.
Frank, it's Paul. Holy shit, well,
I think Frank is setting you up, my guy.
They're sort of like unresponsive. We tried emergency contacts for them, but they just keep ringing. The phones, they just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. Nobody picked up from any number we tried. Nobody picked up. No answer machines either. Made a call to the hospital and same thing. Just ringing. Just tried 911, still nothing. I figured the phones were fucked up, but the machine actually picked up.
Rest in peace, Paul. Oh, what the fuck? He's turning into the Joker.
I think I caught whatever's going around. My skin, it feels tight. A lot of pressure behind my eyes. My teeth feel like they're humming, vibrating. You know what? This all started when we came across that tunnel. I feel like I need to figure out what's down there. I think whatever's down there could help my crew.
I don't know about that. If anything, it's gonna kill your crew. It's the one killing you.
Something really bad's gonna happen if I don't go down, so I'm going down tonight.
You're cooked, my guy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. I see what it is now. What is that, though?
Message 9. March 30th, time unavailable.
Oh, that's Paul. Oh, what the fuck?
This is the end of your messages.
Yeah, I don't think that thing was gonna help you, my guy. That scene right there reminded me of Event Horizon. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. Ooh, hello. Okay, so I'm assuming they were mining at Mount Greylock. I don't know if this is happening during sounds like Raccoon City. I don't know about Raccoon City. I don't know if you guys have seen Event Horizon, but there's a part where it like shows the crew. It doesn't show you what happens, but it just gives you like the sounds. And it kind of reminds me of that, of like the sounds of the crew are like they're all like going insane and they're all like killing each other, or it's just crazy. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit. So yeah, I don't know if this is happening before. I'm assuming that the Frank guy that he was on the phone with is a part of the government or the institution that's doing the thought form stuff, and they hired these people for what seemed like just a normal mining job, but then obviously since he's not returning the calls, this was a setup and this was just an experiment to see how the thought form would react to these miners and that sort of thing. So um like these construction people. So yeah, I don't know if this is at Mount Greylock and that's where they were contracted to like dig up or anything, or if this is before Mount Greylock was established and this is kind of um the foundations of where the thought forms sort of started, and uh the government already kind of knew about this area. They hired these construction people to go and dig it out. They found it and then they started establishing a base here is maybe what it could be. Because it says construction of redacted facility here. Um, but I wonder if they sent these people knowing that they were going to pretty much get cooked and there is not really much that they could do about it. Um, we did get to see the thought. Paul looks really fucked up here at the end. Like he's definitely seen better days. We also got to see the thought form here a little bit. Wait, hold on. Got to see it a little bit here. So it definitely has kind of an ancient looking feel to it. Trying to see. We also got a little bit more movement at the end here. At this part. Because we haven't actually got to see a thought form in action yet. So yeah, it doesn't really look like anything. But I hate to say it, but this whole video is sounding like someone reading the recording transcripts from an SCP page. I'm sure SCP maybe was a inspiration for it for sure. I mean, it could be anything. Definitely one of the top 10 lists of things not to say in a horror movie, Yuki. I mean, am I wrong? This could be anything. It's hard to make out what it is. I think we definitely got a better look at it near the end here because it looks like it has a mask or something going on. But all right, we're on to the next one. Date on the message is 1987 and the lecture date was 1981. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. So, very interesting. I don't really know how. So does this tie back into? So I'm assuming though that the previous one was the construction of the facility. But interesting. All right, we're gonna be going into tape 007. Back to normal, Greylock.
Authorities continue to investigate the recent crime wave that swept across northern Berkshire County, left many of its residents in a state of anxiety and panic. It was 2 weeks ago when the emergency broadcast system was engaged to warn residents to secure their homes due to the activity of a group of individuals who had been targeting and breaking into
This looks like real news footage.
Authorities have since confirmed that the attacks were, in fact, part of an organized criminal effort and have been attributed to a local anti-American militia group operating out of western Massachusetts called... Police have made numerous arrests in connection to militia, and officials continue to release statements to assure the public that they are safe once again.
So this is from the previous thing.
Over the past couple weeks, and the investigation's still ongoing. We're getting closer by the day.
Thankfully, due to the continued efforts of law enforcement, life has been able to return back to normal. Back to normal. Back to normal. To normal. To normal. To normal.
Yeah, guys, it's all going back to normal. Trust, guys. It's all normal. This is totally normal. What the fuck is that?
Back to normal for residents of Berkshire County.
What was that? Liar. Okay, well, that was super short. So this is following up the home invasions that were happening. That thing at the end was really strange looking. I'm assuming that this is a baby, but I cannot really make out any features or anything. Very strange. All right. And then obviously the guy is not telling the truth, but we're going to move on to tape 008, Old Odd Ends. This is a lot longer than the previous ones that we've watched. We're definitely getting into much longer tapes now, so there's gonna be a lot more to unpack here. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Completely tits up, didn't it? I've been getting chewed out by our asshole CIA liaison for the past 2 hours. What the fuck happened?
We're looking into it, sir, but we experienced no issues with the broadcast on our end, so our engineers believe that the signal was hijacked before even reaching the transmitter, but once we started receiving phone calls from viewers, we switched to a backup transmitter.
But by then, the hijacker had already said everything they wanted to say, hadn't they?
Yes, sir.
What a complete...
Two-headed baby instead of a conjoined twins. Oh, okay, I see. I couldn't really make it out too well.
I'm sure our most popular show. Speaking of which, Don, where the fuck is he? I cannot get hold of him, and he needs to get in here and read a statement to help clean up this fucking mess.
Well, we've been trying to reach him. We've called him multiple times. We've tried his pager. We've asked around to see if anyone's heard from him, but nothing. Right now we've got Gerald standing in for him tonight if Don doesn't show.
You've been to his house?
Well, no. I just thought that maybe he'd be upset if I did that. So.
Get in your fucking car and go to his fucking house. I don't care if you kick down his front door and drag him here by his ear.
This sounds like Christian Bale's rant, if you guys have seen that from Terminator Salvation. Sounds like his rant.
Do that right now.
There's some real powerful people depending on us right now. They need us to manage the response to these events, to let the public know what's going on, and the last thing we need is it going wider than it already fucking has. So do what you need to do, or I'm going to replace you with some producers who actually know how to produce a fucking show.
Sorry,
Rip.
the file you are trying to access has been destroyed and can no longer be executed or retrieved. Please choose another file. Sorry. It said I'll take my file and trying to destroy my trying. Warning,
Interesting.
anomalous file detected.
Anomalous
This file
file.
should not exist. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Opening file.
How's there an AI this advanced?
Reverse personal
Back in
log.
1987.
My name is Ron Eugene Rivers. The date is April 8th.
1987, okay.
About 9:15 at night. I was involved in the Morelli construction project at Mount Greylock. I was hired due to my background in anthropology and archaeology.
Oh, this is the
I
archaeologist
worked to excavate
person.
a number of different historical sites. Paul Morelli took me on after securing a
Paul?
government contract for the Greylock project.
Yeah, so I was
I'm
correct.
reporting this because I believe my life is in danger, and I likely don't have a lot of time left, so I need to leave some kind of record of my findings. On March 24th, our crew came across tunnels in the mountain that held a multitude of ancient markings and artifacts. On March 25th, Paul cleared the interior of the mountain and asked me, accompanied by a small crew, to look through the tunnels and record notes on what I was able to recognize. I was then to report to one of the project directors, named Frank Porter, to offer my perspective on our findings. I kept this to myself at the time, but what we discovered in that mountain was not normal.
Yeah, no shit, the entire crew's dead.
Impact it was having on the crew, but certain aspects of my findings did not.
Sounds like Dead Space.
Many of the artifacts were pre-colonial. Some were from Native American tribes, but there were other artifacts, some Mesoamerican, and others were shockingly Clovis in nature. Finding Clovis artifacts here means that people have been coming to Mount Greylock since at least 11,000 BCE. But that's not all, no. There are artifacts I found that could potentially be from even earlier, Paleo-American cultures that we have yet to even begin studying. Then, there were artifacts and writings left by the cultures that were pre-Columbian in nature. Transoceanic contacts prior to Columbus reaching the Americas has always been largely a theory, but
Why the fuck is it here?
They prove it.
Why is it in Greylock?
Chinese, Arabic, Indian, Roman, Spanish, Viking, even ancient Greek and Egyptian. I'm finding that they alone would change world history as we know it today. I'll admit, the anthropologist in me was thrilled. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured it had to be a hoax, but I'm
Sounds like money.
all authentic. But my excitement was soon replaced with a looming fear and anxiety. How could such a place be so important to so many cultures for so long? There must be something immense here. Whatever it was, well, that's why I left the project. The tunnels all connected to a series of chambers deep into the interior of the mountain. That's where a majority of the relics were found. There were old baskets of herbs and spices, pottery.
What is this, a pyramid?
Talismans, other religious items, countless other things. But all of it was there purposely, as offerings.
Cosmic Mysteries, a detailed look into how our Earth's moon came to be. Okay, so aliens. It's got to be aliens, right, guys? You better do what GLaDOS says. Yeah, you're right. The cake is a lie.
Our solar system collided directly with the Earth. The impact was so powerful and violent that the rogue planet was blown into countless pieces of debris. This debris collected to form our moon. Many of the pieces of the unknown planet remain inside the Earth to this day.
Hear me out, guys. It's gotta be aliens.
Adams Police Department, Dispatcher Carey speaking.
Yes, I'm calling to report a break-in at my coworker's house.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Liam Hollander.
Okay, Liam, you said this was your coworker's house. What is your coworker's
Get in
house?
line, buddy. Everyone else is having the same thing happen to them.
Parker Hill Road in Adams, number 491.
491 Parker Hill Road, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me, is anybody hurt? Liam, are you still with me?
Yes, sorry.
Is anybody hurt?
Yes.
Who is this schmuck? Who is this guy? Why do we keep seeing him? Oh, he's dead.
I witnessed many altars constructed out of the mountain stone, along with evidence of mass animal and human sacrifice. And the carvings in the walls of these sacrificial chambers, I couldn't...
It sounds like Alien versus Predator.
And it made me sick to even look at them. Let me be clear. I am not, nor have I ever been, a religious man. But there's something in that mountain. Something people of countless cultures over the history of our planet have been worshipping. But I don't know why. But I could feel it. Whatever's down there, I could feel it. It was like being trapped in a fever dream. I swear I could hear a voice, and even felt compelled to go further, to speak to whatever's down there.
That's what the same thing Paul said too.
I don't know. I haven't been right since. I keep hearing this droning in my head, ceaseless, all day and night. I can't sleep, just droning, always droning. But that doesn't matter right now. I informed Mr. Porter in my report that the archaeological findings in the mountain are of monumental historical importance, and that there is certainly more to be discovered.
I'm sure they know that already.
Discontinuing construction there. But it's not as though I have any authority over this project. I fully expected to be ignored. Mr. Porter called me on the evening of March 28th.
Kinsuki, welcome in.
We spoke on the phone briefly. It was as I thought. He disregarded my concerns. I informed him that I wasn't going to return to the site. He insisted I did, said I was a valuable asset to the project, even offered me a substantial raise, and wanted me to lead a specifically organized team that would clear the tunnels of artifacts before excavation would continue. I, quote unquote, could be responsible for the biggest historical finding of all time.
Don't do it, my guy.
I refused again. I won't put a price on my sanity or my health.
Good thinking, good thinking.
What's happening to the crew?
Now loading. Morale Greylock event, Group C, Survivor data. Profile for patient B3590. Rockford, Thomas. Malformations.
Malformations?
Communicative. Patient prone to spontaneous violent outbursts. Treatment of heavy sedation recommended. Only communicate while patient is restrained or via intercom. Now loading. Profile for patient. B9231.
Are these the people?
Washington, Samuel.
I think this is the crew.
Malformations.
Oh my good lord.
Communicative. Patient suffers from constant state of severe paranoia and delusions, resulting in unpredictable violent outbursts. Standard treatment ineffective. High-dose xylazine is recommended. Only communicate while patient is restrained or via
Holy
intercom.
shit.
Now loading. Profile for patient. B6670. Herrera, Ramon. Malformations.
Ooh, he doesn't even look like the same person anymore. It looked like...
Patient appears to be in catatonic state. Warning, patient may sit up very suddenly, without provocation, to projectile vomit at any staff in area.
Ew, he's like the
Patient's vomit
puker
is
from Dead
extremely
Space.
corrosive and emits nerve gas. All treatments ineffective. Studies must be conducted with full anti-corrosive gear and air purifying respirator equipped on all staff involved.
Oh my god, what the
Downloading.
fuck?
Profile for patient. B8816. Fleming, Charles.
They don't even look like the same people anymore. They're so...
Malformations.
Malformations is a good word.
Uncommunicative. Warning, patient will attack on sight. Do not interact. Immunity
What the
to pain.
fuck happened to
Patient
them?
exhibits cannibalistic tendencies. All
Ew.
treatments ineffective.
They're zombies?
Immediate euthanasia recommended. Now loading. Profile for patient. B4041. Oakhurst, Scott. Malformations. Notes.
Ooh.
Communicative. Communicate with caution. Warning, patient actively pretends to be benevolent and friendly. Strong homicidal and cannibalistic tendencies.
Yeah, they turn into zombies, except not dead.
April 6th, 87. Patient laughed hysterically during the attack. All treatments ineffective. Immediate euthanasia or permanent restraint for further study recommended. Now
Oh
loading.
my god.
Profile for patient.
They're gonna kill him.
B7992. Kowalski, Edward. Malformations.
Oof.
Notes. Communicative. Hazardous. Warning, patient possesses inhuman power of suggestion and influence over others. Do not interact. All treatments ineffective.
What?
Immediate euthanasia recommended. Now loading. Profile for patient. B1584. Rafferty, John.
He can like control people with his mind?
Malformations. Notes. Uncommunicative. Hazardous. Patient appears to be deceased. No vital signs. Patient's body not decomposing. Warning,
What?
Staff have become ill after even brief time spent in patient's room. Illness disregards protective suiting. Immediate quarantine required for all victims. Mortality rate post-exposure currently 92%. Survivors subject to rapid physical and mental malformations. All treatments ineffective. Immediate remote euthanasia recommended.
I consider myself incredibly lucky to not be in that condition right now. Oddly,
Yeah, dude, he was smart. He knew what he was doing.
wished me luck in my future endeavors, but before I could say anything else, he'd hung up.
I mean, that's code word for your
Made the
cook.
right choice. I heard something awful happened up at Mount Greylock, and then simultaneously, there are all of these things that have been happening around the mountain. The home invasions, the dead bodies that fell from the sky over Cheshire, the pregnancy phenomena, so many other unexplainable things. They all must be related, and I've been trying to figure out how. I've connected with a local investigator who's been trying to get to the bottom of this. I've shared with him everything I have, though I feel that I've been being watched. I feel a looming threat that I can't really explain. Would the government really send someone to kill me over this?
Yes?
I feel like I'm
Is that even a question?
Like I've lost some of my mind. But I came home from the grocery store the other day, and my front door was unlocked. And I know I had locked it before I left.
It's time to move, my guy. It's time to pack up and get out of country.
Nothing out of the ordinary. I even checked and replaced all of the light bulbs. Oh God. Saying it out loud like this, it makes me realize how crazy I sound.
No, you sound pretty rational to me.
I've always been a rational man.
You are rational, dude.
There's a logical explanation behind everything. Well, I'm glad that I put all of this into a recording. Perhaps that was what I needed to snap me out of this. Honestly, I feel much better just talking about it.
Nah, dude.
This can't be. Oh my God, that's my basement door. No. Camcorder. Oh, where's the damn camcorder? Here it is. Thank God.
Oh shit, we're gonna get to see? I think we're gonna get to see.
They're here. I'm inside my bedroom closet. I'm going to keep the tape recorder running, and I'm hiding in here with my files. If something happens to me, and you find any tapes or files somehow, please.
Wouldn't they just take it?
Jim and Malcolm from North Adams. That goes for this video footage as well.
That sounds like a trap. That sounds like bait. What is that sound? What is that? Sounds like a robot or something. Oh, radio. Nice knowing you, my guy. You're cooked. Ugh. Yeah, you're dead.
Come on out, it's the police.
Damn, the police really can't open that? Oh, shit. That was not the police, my guy. That was the thing that they were seeing. Ooh. Okay, well, a lot to unpack here. Holy shit. Okay, so demons. I think that was the thing that Paul saw at the excavation site. So far this was, I'm assuming that this was for the beginning setup, was for the news thing that was happening where everything was back to normal, but obviously it wasn't, and then these people were pissed because they essentially lied. That's what the police want you to think. Yeah, that was crazy. So, and then we got to follow up with the archaeologist, or I guess in this case we got to meet the archaeologist. And we got to find out what was inside, because this was the archaeologist that Paul was talking about, that they contracted to come out. We got to see what was inside of the inside of Mount Greylock. Apparently there's a lot of ancient texts, ancient things from a bunch of different civilizations. Why in hell it is in some random mountain in America is beyond me. But we got a little bit of the stuff with the news. I don't know what was going on here with the moon. Not really sure what was going on here. It seems like the reporter guy, he is cooked, he is gone, he is dead. We also got to follow up with what happened with all of the, he looks the most normal, he looks okay. But we got to follow up with what happened to all of the crew of the construction site for Mount Greylock, and yeah, the archaeologist guy definitely got off a lot better than these people, because they are, I guess maybe not at the end, but at least he didn't get turned into some fucking creepy monster necromorph thing. So, I mean, plus, and it seems like they also got, some of them got like superpowers or something. I don't know. Some of them got like superpowers to like do certain things or whatever, which is very interesting. Thank you, Baxter, for the 1 month. Just realized I had this before. Yes, yes, yes. Any of you guys that did do the 1-up, you guys get a free message. So yes, yes, yes. Do remember. But so we definitely do see and then obviously he didn't agree to it. He didn't want to be a part of it anymore because he was prioritizing himself. I think this would have been the perfect time for him to just fucking dip and get out of the country or something. But yeah, he obviously gets taken, not by the police or the government, by whatever was inside of Mount Greylock. So very, very interesting. I'll go over the chats that you guys have been sending. IRC had a theory, the theory that the moon formed when the Earth, larger than it is now, was hit by a huge extrasolar piece of rock. I see. Okay, I see. So this is regarding the thing that was happening before, for the news. I wish the SCP influence was far more subtle. I actually don't know too much about SCP stuff, so it actually doesn't bother me too much. I think it's actually okay for me. But all right. We're on to tape 009, Trojan Technology, Greylock.
101 WRAV FM radio station. Date of broadcast December.
My guess was that the thing from the moon is whatever inside Mount Greylock, or came in, the fragments of the thing that hit the Earth that remain buried in the Earth. Oh, I could see. Even though I'm no Unity member, you technically are a Unity member. Unity is just the fan name. Unity Club is what the is just the membership one. So everyone is a Unity though. Everyone is a Unity member.
13th, 1963.
1963.
National Access Initiative.
This is the farthest back that we've gone so far.
In one of his first acts after his historic succession, President Lyndon B. Johnson's administration has announced an upcoming program that will revolutionize communication.
Kind of blue sense with the monster as partnership? Maybe. I don't know though. I don't know about that.
The National Access
I feel like this thing would be really hard to contain.
Is a program designed to ensure that all citizens have equal access to vital communication tools and ways to stay informed, fostering connectivity, security, and unity across the
Unity,
nation.
AO?
Under this
Is that a shout out?
groundbreaking initiative, eligible American households will receive packages containing a myriad of electronics so that citizens may stay properly engaged with one another and remain knowledgeable regarding important events. The electronics such as telephones, televisions, and radios. These packages will also include items aimed at keeping families safe, with devices such as smoke alarms, burglar alarms, and even flashlights. These things will empower individuals to not only stay involved in their communities, but to remain prepared for any emergency as well. President Johnson himself was quoted as saying that in this era of progress and innovation, it is crucial for every American to have the tools necessary as they navigate the challenges of modern life in an era of ever-increasing technological dependence. These electronics packages
That's rich coming from 1963, my guy.
Through a partnership with world-renowned technology manufacturer Semiodyne USA.
Ooh.
USA.
Hold on. President Kennedy says no to Semiodyne USA. Assassin kills Kennedy, Lyndon Johnson sworn in, or Lyndon Johnson. Get some of that, or 1966 footage right here.
The technology giant's expertise in creating cutting-edge, revolutionary technologies over the past decades has made them a household name, and their gracious contribution to this initiative ensures that the devices provided will be of the highest quality.
Okay, looks like we're seeing a shift after this person takes over. Is this a camera inside of the TV?
Further enhancing the experience and benefits for American citizens. When asked for a quote during a press conference earlier this week, President of Semiodyne USA, Percival C. Rothwell, had a lot to say.
The National Access Initiative represents a milestone in our nation's journey towards progress and inclusivity. It's a reflection of the American government and Semiodyne USA's unwavering commitment to empowering every American citizen, regardless of age, location, or income.
Sounds like some propaganda shit, bro.
Resources needed to thrive in the electronic age.
So the difference between them is that the other one was saying that they don't want this to happen, but then after this person came in, they're moving towards a more technological society. And it looks like that they're installing cameras or something inside of these. This is the earliest we've gotten, though.
32% of American households still don't have a television in the house. This means they are less informed and are unable to respond to emergencies as quickly or efficiently.
For you guys to spy on me, I'm good.
A greater percentage of households have no smoke alarms to alert them in the event of a fire. Perhaps most shocking of all, 29% of Americans don't even have a telephone in their home, meaning they're unable to call for aid or even just contact friends or family members.
Means you can listen in on what I'm doing?
For decades, people of all kinds have wondered what it is we're working on at any given time inside Semiodyne. And for decades, we've kept it all quite secretive. But I'll let you in on a little something.
Yeah. Kennedy didn't go for it. But you assured me he was amenable. Or was that just more of your bullshit? No? He's gonna fucking expose our whole plan for the NII program. The meeting couldn't have gone worse. If that fucking Nick thinks he's gonna expose Semiodyne...
No slurs now, good sir.
But we're not the only ones he's pissed off lately. After rejecting Operation Northwoods, and then that executive order involving the Federal Reserve, there are a lot of snakes in the grass. And it's about time that Kennedy got bit.
At Semiodyne USA, we're building
Conspiracy theory.
the future. And as the great-great-grandson of our company's founder and its current president, I'll tell you one irrefutable fact, the most important one. All roads lead to connectivity. Without connectivity, we have no future. The more isolated individuals are from one another, the weaker they are, the more easily defeated they are, and the less likely they are to see the value of their own lives.
Hey, hon, have you seen the car keys?
Humanity has stood many times at the precipice of extinction. And the only reason we are still here today is because we stood there together.
Okay.
Semiodyne USA
Oh, I saw that flash.
every step of the way.
The NIA program was a trap. They are watching, they are listening. Fuck something. Fuck Semiodyne. I won't be your lab rat anymore. So yeah, obviously this is 1990, so this seems to be the latest in the timeline that we've gone. So 1967 is when it seems like a lot of this stuff started. I don't know what the Electronics Connectivity Initiative and like the spying on people really has to do or tie back in with the Greylock Initiative. Because Greylock was in I'm writing all this stuff down, by the way, guys. This happened in 1980, the 1980s. So this is at least like a good decade, a little over a decade, after, to where we've been seen up until now.
We make a promise to continue to support you into the future as well. Whether it's from a lack of infrastructure,
Lyndon B. Johnson. Oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification.
should be restricted access to potentially life-saving and life-enhancing technology.
I mean, isn't this guy sussy already? Because he's like the grandson of the company of Semiodyne or whatever.
Can all truly be equal in our society. Security, connectivity, accessibility. It is our belief that it is these three factors that make America the best country in the world.
Try and not make it a sales pitch, my guy. Okay, so 1993. This is much later in the timeline. I think we got a thought form here or something. Interesting, interesting. Oh shit, fucking scared me. God damn it.
Mr. Rothwell also stated that these monumental benefits won't only be made available to American households, but to police and fire departments, schools, and to small businesses as well.
Sounds like a great idea.
The Johnson administration has stated that while they are going to begin launching this landmark program right away, it will first be made available only in select areas as construction crews from coast to coast prepare to establish important infrastructure that will support the National Access Initiative program.
What the fuck is going on, man? Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, that is freaky.
Hello? Is somebody there? Where are my glasses? Where are you?
I'm over here, Katie.
Oh, there you are. Who are you?
I'm your imaginary friend.
My imaginary friend? But I didn't imagine you.
You must have, because here I am. You probably just don't remember.
From your doctor's office place that I had to go to?
It's 1994. I just realized that.
Right, Katie.
I can't find my glasses, so I can't really see you.
Oh, they're over here.
How'd you get there?
I noticed they were a little dirty, so I wanted to clean them for you.
That doesn't sound like an imaginary friend that I want. Doesn't look it either.
Shiny and new now. Here, come get them. Then you'll be able to see me.
You are horrifying to look at, my guy.
Where are they? I still can't really see because my eyes are so bad.
You reach out and I'll put them into your hand.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Oh shit, fuck, okay. Oh, god damn it, that got me.
The Johnson
Holy
administration
shit.
went on to say that their current projections for a nationwide release are for some time between mid-1966 and early 1967. Citizens will be mailed informational packets regarding the National Access Initiative, including information on how to apply as the program becomes available in their area.
Remember, guys, the thought forms won't hurt you. We had their word.
Hello, you've reached Alex Marsh and
I mean, it's pretty obvious that that was bullshit from the start, but
so please leave a message after the tone and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
all right. So a lot to unpack there with this one. That was fucking crazy. So we're definitely getting much longer entries. So which one was it? It was this one.
Accessing GBS property.
So I don't really understand what this has to do. It said NIA 1963, Kennedy killed because he wouldn't do it. Johnson succeeded him because he was Kennedy's vice president. I see. So I still don't know what this has to do with other than the monitoring stuff. I'm assuming that they're monitoring to see the experimentation of the thought forms. Still don't know what the government really wants to do with the thought forms. We got a lot of footage interspliced of the government monitoring the people, or monitoring the citizens with this initiative that they're having. Still not too sure how this connects to the overall story, but we did get to see the thought form in action, which is really cool. Really scary. That jump scare got me. Where is it? This was really well done, this part. This part was super scary. Because look at him right there. Ugh, he's so ugly, man. He's so freaky looking. Definitely not an imaginary friend. He did say that he's from the laboratory, or Katie said that he is from the laboratory, which means he's one of her thought forms. I'm not sure if kids are more likely to create these thought forms, or what's going on with that. Because because this shit is scary as fuck, man. This shit got me. It also said she didn't remember. She didn't remember it. So where is it? I wanted to see right before. Yeah, right here. It's so quick. It happens in like a split second. Yeah, there we go. We got to get a better look at him. He doesn't look like a 1987 monster. This is 1994, so this is pretty late in the timeline from what we've seen so far from this at least what's going on currently. This is definitely later on in the timeline after the Greylock stuff. But yeah. So all right, we are going to move on to the next one, which is Messages from the Dead, tape number 10. More found footage. Is this continuing off of the first one that we saw? The dead rat. Blocking the on-screen bottom right for the footage dates. Oh, am I? If so, I can move it out of the way. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. If not, it is what it is. Scoot to the other side? To this side? All you need is Yuki, no dates. Let's go. Got a nice New York rat.
Hey, babe. I'm just checking in. Could you please give me a call as soon as you can? Don't worry about work either, please. You're way more important, okay? Okay. I love you. Bye. After we lost the baby, I stayed home.
And from the home invasion video? Oh, I see.
We both took it hard, but I was just really worried about Tiffany. She seemed to only be getting worse with time. She spent a lot of time by herself. When it came time for me to return to work, we decided...
More voicemails in 1987? Yeah.
During my lunch break, just so we could talk and check in on each other. She always picked up the phone whenever I called. She knew it would worry me sick if she didn't pick up the
Is
phone.
this the... Are these the people that lost their child?
But this time, on that day, she didn't pick up.
Yeah, I think these are the people that lost their child.
Babe, still haven't heard from you. Hope everything's okay. You're probably just busy doing something, but we've been talking every day since I've been back to work, so, you know, just, I'm getting a bit worried, so please call me back, okay? Love you.
She sounds pretty trauma. So it sounds like she's didn't handle losing her child too well from the thought form stuff. Ooh. Nice.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna head home.
Yeah, you should definitely do that.
I'm kind of freaking out. I'll be there soon. I love you.
Okay.
Dr. Heinrich Albrecht, Medical Examiner, Westfield. May 19th, 1987, 3:23 p.m. Intake report for Tiffany Elaine Marie Crisaldi. Caucasian female, age 28, 39, 26, 30, 27, 25. Case number 87-09-1-HA. This autopsy will be conducted at the request...
Oh, she died. Oh, shit. This is an autopsy report.
Reveals resinous black substance adhered to the face, neck, and upper thoracic region.
That is nasty.
Samples have been obtained. Additionally, the eyes are fully retracted. These observations are aside from any traditional indicators of struggle or violence as a cause of death. Rigor and legal mortis align with the estimated time of death.
How did she die, though?
Of particular note, and the reason for this specialist report, is an unusual finding on the abdomen, specifically below the sternum.
That looks like a symbol.
A symbol of some sort has been carved into the flesh.
Ugh.
Equally concerning is the absence of hemorrhaging in the surrounding tissues.
So was she murdered, or did she...
Being able to ascertain that this symbol
Did she unalive herself?
was carved into the skin post-mortem.
Like those candles? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks very similar.
Analysis, I would say the cuts were likely made several hours after death. Well, photographs and casts have been made for further analysis. I'll be consulting with forensic anthropologists and symbology experts.
So we also have some culty stuff going on as well.
Potential significance of the symbol. In summary, while the exact cause of death is yet to be determined, it is the carving that requires the initiation of an immediate and in-depth investigation. This aspect of the case should be treated with utmost priority due to its unusual and unnerving nature.
Alright, so the doctor is actually...
Tiffany, we're recording now.
Interesting.
Okay.
So, Tiffany, you just had your 6th birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you have a party?
But this is when she was a kid.
Yeah.
So she was a part, so she was obviously a part of the Greylock program when she was a kid.
You're awfully quiet today. Are you
So she was already a part of this, even before. She wasn't just some random person.
Can you see them right now?
Yes.
Where are they?
Of how deep the lore goes, this kind of reminds me of Monument Mythos a bit.
They're everywhere.
Private lock for case file 87-091-HA for my home archives. The date is May 19, 1987. Time is 8:03 p.m. I conducted an examination of Miss Tiffany Crisaldi today.
Looks like we got some more details.
Before I was to leave the office for the day, but I decided to at least begin external examinations. Though it seemed misfortune loomed over the proceedings. Electrical flickers and inexplicable drops and spikes in room temperature. Repairs may be required.
Is this off the record?
I wanted to refrain from mentioning this part whatsoever, but...
Yep, off the record.
But I feel compelled to do so.
So this doctor isn't a part of this whole pyramid scheme.
After placing Miss Crisaldi in storage and moving on to cleaning up, my assistant Sarah mentioned that she'd heard what sounded like a woman crying.
Ooh.
Coming from the direction of the cooler.
Ooh.
I shrugged off her remark and let her leave early, telling her she was likely stressed or overtired. And I continued cleaning up on my own. I didn't dare to tell her that I heard it as well.
Ooh, that's freaky. Oh, shit.
Okay, are you ready, Tiffany?
I think so.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll need you to follow my instructions, okay, Tiffany? As long as you do that, everything will be fine. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
Good. I'm going to play some sounds that will help you through this exercise.
The fuck?
Good. Now close.
Sounds
your
like
eyes.
backrooms music.
Closed until I tell you to open them. I want you to picture yourself standing outside your house in your front yard. It's a beautiful day out with big fluffy clouds and the blue sky.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Around. Now look down at the grass around you and watch how each blade moves in the gentle breeze. Now
Hypnotizing her? Yeah, it seems like it.
Look around and see the trees around your yard. Watch how the breeze affects the leaves as it passes through. Make the wind blow a little harder, enough so the branches are swaying a little bit. You can hear all the rustling of the leaves around you. calms down now, and you begin walking very slowly towards the front door of your house. Step.
Is this how a thought form is created?
Step. Step. Step.
Idiots, if you didn't want this information to be out, you probably shouldn't have recorded it.
The days getting later and later. Soon the golden rays of the sunset are shining against your house. The front door is closer now, but you still have some more steps to go. Step. 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 Now you're only 3 steps from the door. Step. The sun vanishes behind the trees, going down. Step. The stars begin twinkling in the sky above, and the moon shines its soft glow over everything around you. Step. You arrive at the front door.
Is this ASMR?
Reach out your hand,
This is like some
turn the
ASMR
door
shit.
And open the door.
Like story time.
Your house looks like it
With
always
Dr.
does at
Redacted.
nighttime, except you're the only one here now. You take off your shoes. First the right shoe. Then the left shoe. You can feel the floor against your feet. You can smell the familiar aroma of your house. Everything is in its proper place.
What is he doing? What is this guy up to?
You're going to walk quietly to your bedroom now. You come to the stairs and begin to walk up. You hold on to the banister as you go, letting your hand slide up. Step. Step.
Sounds like he's reading a book or something. What is he doing?
You reach the second floor hallway. Everything is in its proper place. You are alone. Nobody else is here with you. You look to the right and you can see your bedroom door closed at the end of the hall. And you start walking nice and calmly towards it. You see the door coming closer with each step. You can see the pink flower stickers that you put on it 2 years ago, and the small wooden sign that reads Tiffany, with the little blue bird in the
How do you know so much about this girl's room?
Step. 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 You're at your bedroom door.
I swear if there's a jump scare at the end of this, I'm gonna fucking flip, bro.
The doorknob and turn it. The door opens, and you can see that your room looks just like it did the last you saw it.
I'm trying to get her to manifest a
You see
tulpa.
the colorful quilt
It's
on
closer
your
to the
bed.
state of
You see a
consciousness.
small white dresser with all the stickers and scuff marks, just like always. Your
What does this have to
stuffed
do to
animals are
manifest
missing
it,
by a
though?
purple toolbox.
Or like guided meditation or hypnosis? But we've established
Interesting.
Tiffany can see other things
You
he can't.
are alone.
So, no idea what effect he is trying to produce here. Yeah, I don't know what he's trying to
You
do.
walk into a room, and that's when you can see something different that's never been there before.
Oh, here we go.
Tell me what you see.
It's a door next to my window.
That's right, it's a door. What does the door look like?
It's like some Stranger Things type shit.
It looks black. It has weird marks on it. The wood looks weird.
Walk to the door and open it.
I'm scared.
It doesn't matter if you're scared. You must open the door.
Nah, fuck off, guy. Yeah, this is
Good
some
job, Tiffany.
like some Stranger
Now
Things
tell
type
me
shit.
what's on the other side of the door.
It's a small room. Somebody's in there.
No, Tiffany, you're alone.
No. No. There's someone here. He's facing away from me. He's standing and tall. He's very tall.
Tiffany, you are alone.
Who is it?
Nobody else is there. Now tell me what else is in the room.
There's a TV. The screen is all fuzzy, and the tall man is watching it.
Tiffany, I want you to focus on removing the man from your mind. When I snap my fingers, he will be gone. You will be alone.
Fuck.
The man's shaking.
What the Sigma?
His body is cracking.
Okay, Tiffany, I'm going to count down from 5. When I snap my fingers, you will return to the real world. 5.
I have a feeling this isn't gonna go as planned.
He's turning around.
Ooh.
Everything around you is becoming
He's
hazy.
looking at me.
Nope. It's not working, my guy.
You can feel the chair you're sitting in again. 2.
Oh,
Everything
shit.
around you fades to the blackness behind your eyes. 1. Full control of your body.
Congratulations. You just summoned a spirit or a demon.
You will return to reality now.
Holy fuck. Yeah, that obviously didn't go as planned. What the Sigma? Ew! 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 Oh god. Oh god, that's nasty. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Ooh god, Jesus. What are you doing? Ew! Ah, that's so gross. That's so gross, guys. That is so nasty. Ah. Stop, bro. Stop it, please. Ugh. Oh, what the fuck? Why is there a tape? I have a lot of questions. Do you want to play a game? It's probably not that. Oh, it's the symbol. You're just gonna give us free information?
You can take it or leave it. It's impressive you remained alive for this long. But then again, you've gone to great lengths in the past in order to survive, haven't you?
What does that mean?
According to telling the Starbeat King, a Starbeat you've been dying to hear.
Oh shit. This is the wife's morgue. Guys, I'm so hungry. Not for the rat, though. Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. Oh, shit. Got some mortuary assistant type shit here. Okay, well, a lot to unpack here. This was... there was a lot going on here. So the start of the video starts with the rat, which has the mixtape inside of it. Mr. Black Gloves, yeah, is Jim. Is Jim the husband? Jim's the husband, right? So then he's talking about what happened. We get the husband. We get the autopsy report, the official autopsy report from the doctor. Which we see this symbol, which is linked to the occulty stuff that's also going on. Still not sure what the cult stuff has to do with the Greylock stuff. Just yet. I'm assuming they're linked. Well, obviously they're linked, but I don't know how yet. I don't know what the connection is there. We also saw that Tiffany has been in the Greylock experiment for quite a while now, because they were helping her manifest something. Also, I'm assuming is related to the occult stuff. You have interesting taste. I said don't get it twisted, guys. I said not the rat, not because of the rat. I'm just hungry in general. I'll probably after stream I'll probably go get something to eat. But so we got some more information on that. We also got the unofficial report of the wife's body making noise inside of the morgue. So obviously whatever test they were doing with her obviously tied back to this somehow. Like the reason why she's able to be alive even though she's dead. And then yeah, we got the tape stuff. So all right, so we got more info, which is good. Still want to know how this stuff connects. I want to know how the connections are between the cult, between the electronic stuff, between the Greylock program. I feel like those are all questions that we still have. But yes, interesting stuff. So we're gonna move on. I think this is the final tape. Actually, no, we have two more tapes. We have two more tapes. This one's really short, and then we have one more really long one. So let's go. Coming up next. 3 a.m. inside these walls. Basement renovation. The home renovation project brings a new spirit to the basement. Welcome in, Alex. I haven't seen these next two. Let's go. You joined in at a great time. I'm assuming this is Jim. He's doomsday prepping. D&D, let's go, let's go. I already got the tape player. Is this the tape that was found in the rat, or is it a different one? Oh, is that the wife? I think that's the wife's voice. Okay, well. Okay, so the last one was, we got a new tape. I'm assuming this is Jim. Oh wait, oops. Yeah, I'm assuming that this was Jim, and he was, it looks like he found the tape, and I'm assuming that's the wife. That was the wife's voice on the tape. So now he knows that she is not dead? Question mark? What the Sigma? Am I speaking with... all right, we're on to the last one. That's the husband crying. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Strange. Interesting. All right, so we're on tape 12. Waking your subconscious. So this is the last one. This one's 33 minutes. So let's get into it. There's probably going to be a lot to unpack here. So Charlotte Jean Melgren, subject ID CM22360. So we have another subject, part of the Greylock program. Let's see. I'm interested to see. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Participation in this part of the TF system, thought form system, I'm guessing that's an abbreviation for, may result in the viewer achieving a heightened sensory state. This can cause the viewer to experience unexpected visual and audio occurrences which have no discernible source. These occurrences may include, but are not limited to, transient moving shapes, suddenly unsettling shadows formations, vocal phenomenon such as whispering, unidentifiable music that sounds distant or muffled, the feeling of separate presence even while alone. For more comprehensive lists and additional information, see the health safety section, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we'll need a TF system neurovisor headset. I don't have one of those. Workbook and writing utensil. I have that. But thank you for stopping by, Joyce. Thank you. Yeah, try not to dream about this. All right. Pretty much good to go. Don't have the neurovisor though. Waking your subconscious.
Greetings, and welcome to the second video program in the Preconditional Protocols and Orientation video system for Unit 13, TF2, Waking Your Subconscious. This video cassette has been specially designed to utilize powerful psychological exercises, along with cutting-edge technology, and your own brain's neuroplasticity, to allow Unit 13 to access the deepest energy potential of your incredible mind. This will be required to increase the likelihood of prime-form cognigenesis. Before we begin, let's go over the required checklist to be sure you have everything in order, so that we won't end up with any negative or unexpected outcomes from this program. First on the checklist, ensure that you are alone and will not be disturbed for the entire duration of this program. It's critical.
Oh shit, I'm already not doing the first one, guys. I'm with you guys.
Working with the brain in such a way is a very delicate process. Second, turn off all light sources.
Radio Cat, welcome in. Welcome.
That you are using for this program. This aids tremendously in your brain's ability to focus, but it also can make you feel vulnerable or frightened, which are beneficial to this program achieving the desired results. Ideally, you would wait until nightfall to complete this part of the program.
Except for the
Third,
TV.
Ensure that your volume is turned up to a level where no outside or ambient noise is able to leak through your headset. This too.
Yeah, going for the most immersive experience.
Feelings of fear and vulnerability, which are where our deepest and most complex selves are rooted. Fourth, have your workbook open to the TF2 section and have your writing utensil nearby, as some exercises will require you to write. However, if for any reason you do not have your workbook, simply grab a regular notebook or some sheets of paper and write your name and TF2 at the top of each sheet you use. You will need to hand those into your program liaison, and they will take care of transferring the data from there. Once all of these conditions have been met, you're ready to continue to the next part. Now is the time to make sure that your neurovisor headset is correctly equipped and connected.
Put on our VR headset.
Or are looking for more information regarding the neurovisor, be sure to check the section titled Equipment and Connection in your Unit 13 program handbook. This will be your final opportunity to pause playback for the rest of this tape.
All right, we can't pause play.
This point will cause a disruption, which could
can't pause after this, guys.
Hold up the data being collected by your headset. Your screen is about to gradually turn red. Once it is completely red, the program has officially begun, and the point of no return has been crossed. You have 10 seconds.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. Program initiated. Deeper corridors of your psyche.
Warning. Our first section, induction, contains bright flickering. If you have a photosensitivity disorder, it is best that you do not.
There's a warning for anyone and anyone of you guys watching.
Just listen. Once the tone in your headset changes, it will be safe to look at your screen again. Induction will begin in 5 seconds. Beginning induction. Please stare at your screen for 30 seconds.
Yes, sir. Oh, my lord. Oh, God. Oh, this hurts. This hurts to look at. Ooh. Guys, I'm getting hypnotized. Is it weird that I'm kind of seeing something, or is that supposed to happen, or is that just me? I feel like I'm seeing shit now. Does that mean it's working?
Induction complete.
Oh my god, my vision. All right, can I manifest something now? Oh look, this thing. There's the thing in the back, guys. Look, you see it? Priming, preparing your mind for enhanced neuroplastic realignment. That sounds like a mouthful.
This exercise will present you with 5 separate sets of words. Each set will contain 6 words. For each set, you will have 10 seconds to choose the one word out of the 6 that you feel doesn't fit with the others, and write it down in your workbook or on an appropriately
that doesn't
labeled
fit with
piece
the
of
others.
paper. If you do not have your workbook, simply write the numbers 1 through 5 vertically on your paper and place your answers beside each corresponding number. Now,
that's a lot to write down, dude. Well, who's this dude in the back? Chair, table, couch, rope, bed, mirror. I don't know. Which one is that? I guess rope? Rope doesn't make any sense. Blood, right? Blood, because it's not an organ. One of these things is not like the others, yeah. That thing's getting closer, I think. Ooh, wait, hold on. Fuck you, I can pause. All you cherish will be remade. Terrified, screaming, running, followed, hiding, invisibles. Terrified, right? Or wait, actually, what? Hold on. I don't know. He's gone. Love contorts her flesh and bone. Mutilated, disfigured, mangled, butchered, dismembered, improved. I guess improved is the one. It's got little eyes now. Look at him. Look at him in the back. It's at 5. Morph, transform, mutate, turn. Hold on, guys. Where is your precious daughter, Jim? Oh, shit. Okay, so morph, transform, mutate, turn, change, you. And I guess you is the one that is not supposed to be there. Is this like double meaning? Does it mean it's gonna...
incomplete.
Unauthorized alterations detected. Conditioning. Oh god, that sounds like a fucking pyramid scheme.
This next section is a specialized variation of the Stroop test, which will measure multiple facets of your reaction to congruent and
Fuck is a
incongruent
Stroop
stimuli,
test?
while also examining how you deal with high stress, high anxiety situations. You will be shown a series of faces with emotional expressions, and the word for each emotion written on each face. The word could match the expression, like the word happy on a smiling face, or they might not match, like the word angry appearing on a sad face. You are about to begin the first testing phase of this section. This will be the easiest phase, with each subsequent phase becoming more and more difficult. Look directly at your screen and state your responses out loud. Phase 1 testing begins in 5 seconds.
Alright, Give me the test. Let's see. Please state the word written on each face and disregard the expression. Neutral. Happy. Sad. Angry. Scared. Neutral. That thing's getting much, much closer. Please state the word written on each face and disregard the expression. Sad. Happy. Neutral. Scared. Happy. Scared. Please state the expression shown on the face and disregard the word. Oh, okay. So other way around. Angry. Happy. Neutral. Scared. Wow, that's not a face. Neutral. State the expression shown on each face and disregard the word. Neutral. Happy. Sad. Angry. Happy. Neutral. Angry. Neutral. Sad. Happy. Scared. Oh my god, I can't go that fast. What the fuck? Changed. Oh shit, what the fuck? 1992. Kennel stats. Here. Dogs! Good boys! Power outage. Oh, Melgren Charlotte. That was what the tape is for, right? Before the video we watched was distributed. Oh, okay, okay.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Troy with Evervigil Security. Am I speaking with Charlotte Melgren?
Yeah. Yes. What happened this time?
Miss Melgren, we've detected some unusual activity at Forever Friends Kennels. Our system alerted us that kennel door 1 was open and enclosed unexpectedly, followed by a power outage. Is it correct that your primary residence is the first unit at Forever Friends?
Yeah, but okay, so I'm not the one who got the security system. It was my dad. So I don't know if there's some way to fix this or whatever, but you guys have called me in the middle of the night like 5 times in the past couple of weeks, and it's all turned out to be false alarms. Every time.
That sucks.
I'm so sorry about that.
Something tells me they're not false.
I can take a look into why that might be happening if you'd like, but first I need to be sure that you're in a safe situation. Are you currently alone?
Yeah, it's just me. But I'm looking out the window right now, and everything seems fine. I mean, the power's out, but it literally goes out all the time over there, so I'm just gonna go flip the breaker.
I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Ms. Melgren, we strongly advise against going outside or into the kennels, especially with the power outage. We can call to have a police officer dispatched, and they can make sure it's safe before you...
Wait, hold on. Is there any way we don't have to do that? I have to be up at 6, and the last time it took them over an hour to get here. For nothing. Please.
Ma'am.
Like I said, this has happened a ton of times, and plus the dogs aren't even barking. If someone was in there, they'd be going crazy by now.
Ma'am,
Oh no, I'd listen to the dude. I'd just follow procedures, man.
It's company policy.
Yeah, company policy, bro.
I'll keep you on the phone while I go, okay?
No.
I'll switch to my cordless and everything.
No.
If anything happens at all,
no.
you can call the police.
Miss Melgren.
I will even grab my flashlight. Please. I have
Sounds like a
lot
bad
going on
idea.
tomorrow, and I really just want to get back to sleep.
Just let me at least check tonight's footage to make sure everything looks okay first, all right?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Okay.
Sounds so bad.
Let's see here.
Playback error. That's not a good sign.
Huh. Okay, I'm getting an error. It's not letting me review it.
Well, I can just head over really quick. Like, real quick.
No, that sounds so dumb.
Well, there's no motion alert in tonight's logs, so... Okay, just please be quick and safe.
Thank you. Seriously, I'm gonna go throw some clothes on and, you know, grab the cordless, okay?
Yeah, all right.
No.
I'll look into the false alarms you mentioned and see if I can figure out what's going on with that.
Okay, be right back.
That's a lot of alarms, bro. Ooh, we got some paranormal activity going on. File corrupted. Oddly convenient. Nice, no video. Dude, something's up. I would immediately tell her, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for someone.
Okay, on the cordless.
Would you rather lose a little bit of sleep or be dead?
Still there?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, heading outside now. And
Oh, there's something on the roof.
Hang on another second.
Guys, there's something that moved on the roof. How did you not see that? Oh my god, what is that? Holy shit. Say something to her. What are you doing? Say something. Do you not see that? Why isn't he saying anything?
Okay, I'm inside. And yep, the power is definitely out. Okay, I'm just gonna go check on the dogs real quick on my way to the basement.
What the fuck, bro?
Everything seems fine.
I'm really not sure this is a good idea, Miss Mogrins. Listen, something's
Dude.
wrong with the recording.
Why are you just saying this now?
What do you mean wrong?
Honestly, I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at here. It seems like the camera's glitched out or something, but...
Nah, dude, that's not a
Previous
glitch.
calls you've been getting, they weren't false alarms. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what's going on here, but something's been stalking around your property for a while now. I'm not sure how the previous people who called you didn't notice.
They were in on it.
Something like what? An animal or?
No, well, I don't know, actually. Listen, I just think you should go back to your house, okay? Please.
Okay, yeah, you win. Let me just make sure that the dogs are okay.
Oh my god, no! Go! Get out!
Thank you. I'm gonna try to look over tonight's footage again, just in case it's decided to work.
Okay. Hi,
No.
babies. Hi, Mama.
This is so bad.
What's wrong?
I don't know. You okay, buddy?
Charlotte? What's going on?
The dogs aren't moving. They're all just standing here.
Well, it's late, so maybe they're just tired or something. But let's just get you back.
That's not it. They're just standing here, not moving. Like, at all. Like, not even their eyes. It's like... Oh my god, it's like they're fucking dead, but
Oh
they're
shit.
What?
That is something.
You need to get out of there and return to your house immediately. I'm sending you
What the Sigma?
right now.
What's going on?
Get the hell out of the kennel now!
Fuck, I'm leaving!
What was that? Are you okay? Charlotte? Charlotte, are you okay?
It ripped my flashlight.
Charlotte?
It ripped my flashlight. It's gone. It's got something.
You mean it ripped your flashlight?
My hand. I can't see anything. Please fucking help me, please. Something's in here.
Okay, Charlotte, I've sent you information
3
to
minutes.
North Adams PD, okay? They responded that an officer will be there in 3 minutes. Do you think you can find your way out?
Good Reddit horror story,
Do
yeah.
your best to be calm and just listen to me, okay? Can you find your way out?
I'm trying. The door's fucking gone.
I mean, the door's gone.
You're gonna be okay. Just listen to me right now. feel along the wall until you get to a door or a window, okay? Do it right now, nice and quick, all right?
The fucking monster is like, that door is... No, look, it's gone. It's actually gone. Look, the door is gone. He just fucking snapped that door out of existence. You're cooked, bro. You're cooked. You should have followed procedures.
Just keep going. Stay focused. There must be something.
I'm trying.
Ooh, what is that? That sounds like the... It sounds like the thing from the last one.
Our way out, Charlotte. Don't let anything distract you. Great job, Charlotte.
Okay, I'm out and the door's locked.
Okay, very good, Charlotte.
Where is she? He's not there.
Tell me what room you're in so I can inform the officer. Are you able to see now, even just a little?
Yeah, I can't see anything, no. It makes no sense. Nothing is making sense. I have no clue where I am. It's so dark.
What the
I can't
fuck?
tell if it's really this dark or if I'm blind.
Breathe, Charlotte. Breathe. You need to try and stay as calm as you possibly can. Listen, if it's that dark,
You probably should have checked the
probably can't see you
things
either,
before
okay?
she went out.
So it's
The
important
cameras, the
that we stay
previous
very
incidents.
Quiet until the police arrive. Very quiet.
Okay.
Okay, good. Stay right where you are. Keep your back against the wall. All right, the officer's just down the road right now. You're
This is
gonna
the
be
longest
okay.
3 minutes ever, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna stop talking so we can be completely quiet. But no, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere until you're safe.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You should have checked the fucking previous incidents before she went out, bro.
Okay, we're gonna get you out of there. Now, no more talking.
Ew, what the fuck? Welcome in, running the train. Welcome, welcome. We are currently watching Greylock. Sounds like it's sniffing. Yeah, you're cooked.
I think my skin is moving.
What? She got dragged, bro. She gone. How big is this fucking kennel?
This test is made up of 5 statements. You will check true or false beside the corresponding number for each statement in your workbook. If
She
you
got
do not have
fucking
your
cooked,
workbook,
man.
Simply write 1 through 5 vertically on a piece of paper and write T or F beside each number. You will have 5 seconds to respond to each statement. Your test begins now.
All right, let's go.
Statement number 1. This video system.
Oh
is
shit, that thing's
physically
right next to
changing
us.
your brain.
This video system is false. False. Oh shit. Damn. Gaslight?
This video system leverages the principles of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. Through these specific audio-visual stimuli and cognitive exercises, it's influencing specific neural pathways in your brain, thereby physically altering the structure and function of your brain in response to this experience. Statement number 2. Only a very small percentage of people will never betray their moral values, no matter the situation.
True. False? What?
Under the right circumstances, such as intense peer pressure, survival situations, or psychological manipulation, it's proven that anyone can be made to betray even the strongest attachments to moral values. Statement number 3. Through your conscious mind, you make your own decisions.
False? Maybe? Yeah, okay.
A large portion of human decision-making occurs at an unconscious level. The conscious mind rationalizes these decisions after the fact, making the person believe they made a deliberate choice.
Ominous footsteps as
Choice
applause.
is an illusion. Statement number 4. We all have immoral thoughts and desires, but it's critical to focus our energy on the positive aspects of ourselves so that we can be better people.
I don't know. Fuck if I know, dude. False?
The darkest
The thing is getting
aspects of your
closer.
mind
It's
are
like right
part
on
of a
top of
larger
us.
Psychological entity that resides deep within your unconscious. This shadow entity cannot be reasoned with. It cannot be
Is that what the
ignored.
thought form
You
is?
cannot subdue it, lock it away, or eliminate it. Even attempting any such thing has the opposite effect, only making it stronger, darker, and more dangerous. Statement number 5. Opening the door to your shadow psyche and embracing your darkest urges as a part of yourself is the only way to live a fulfilling life.
I don't know, guys. Up to you. True? It's right there. Open the black door.
Testing complete.
Section 5. Activation. Activate. Establishing the subliminal bridge.
What you are about to experience has been carefully constructed in combination with previous exercises to create a connection point between your conscious and unconscious mind.
It's gone. I think it's in our
This is the
brain
final
now.
section of this tape. Please
Be
watch
persona
and listen
now?
very
Yeah.
closely. Do not look away or
Persona.
shield your eyes for any reason. Please remember, your fear and vulnerability are essential components to this process. Activation.
Can it
of the
either take us to
subliminal
dinner or
bridge
back
will
up a little,
begin in
right?
5
Can it back
seconds.
up a little? Alright. Oh shit. What the fuck is that? What is that? Red screen of death? What is that? Pew! Ah, sorry guys. Sorry, I sneezed. What is this? Oh, there's a face. Get ready for the ending, yeah. What is this strobing effect, bro? I guess it's not as bad as the last one. The last one, like, literally fucking hurt my eyes. Bless you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the blessings. Dude's got weird looking mouth. I'll say this footage is a little more than corrupted. Strobe light. Acting my brain. Yuki sneezes like an airplane. Cool. Does it sound like an airplane? Going crazy, guys. Not a Psycho reference. Not in the shower. Do the thought forms have no concept of privacy. Due to the brain works on a chemical, psychological, watching anything, film / video physically changes your brain. Interesting. Whoa! Let's go! Wow! Tristan said, I haven't seen your channel before, but you're reacting to Greylock. Has me locked in. Let's go! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we do, I try to do an analog horror watch along at least once a week. But welcome in, welcome, welcome. Space. This looks like space. Final frontier. Okay, never mind. Different thing. Oh wait, no, is that space? It looks like Earth. That mountains? Looks like a mountain. Galaxy? Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. What is that? What the fuck are we looking at, man? This shit crazy, man. If you jump scare me, I'm gonna punch the screen. Ow, wow, wow. Many different faces all create one face. Ooh, what is that? What lovely eyes you have, good demon. Nice to see you. Like a train or something. We are entering the 4th dimension. Our minds are being opened. I think. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now.
Complete.
Oh shit, that was sudden.
No sign of the smell ray.
What the fuck? Why does it go down?
Puppy said she had dogs here.
This is like Mandela.
Okay, well, proceeding to the basement.
This is like that Mandela shit.
North Adams Police. Anybody down here?
Where are the kennels?
Jesus, it's dark in here.
Ooh.
The fuck was that?
Should probably call for some backup, my guy. Get me more than the face.
Oh, God. What the fuck's that smell?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Rotting body? Ooh. Oh, holy shit. John Carpenter's The Thing, hello? Holy fuck. Holy shit, that was so crazy.
Well done on completing the TF2, Waking Your Subconscious, video cassette. Please allow your brain to rest for at least 12 hours before continuing this video system. Once you have rested and you are ready, enter the cassette labeled TF3, The Shadow, Communion and Assimilation. This is the end of this tape.
Damn, that was crazy. Okay, well, that is the end. That is it for now. So it seems like that is it. So we're gonna move back over to the room and we'll unpack what we saw. We got a lot of info. We got a lot of new stuff. So wait, actually, I wanted to take a look at that again. If you guys have seen John Carpenter's The Thing, that's what it reminds me of. Was this thing right here. This looks hella like John Carpenter's The Thing. This shit is so crazy looking, man. Damn. I don't know if this was done practically or if this was done like an in-game thing, but definitely very cool. Definitely very, very cool. So I don't know who this lady is other than she's another test subject. But all right, let me move over to the room. Let me exit out of this real quick. So okay, let's unpack because there was a lot that happened. Holy shit. Damn it, child's torture, right? That was crazy. Pretty sure it's Blender. Yeah, it could be. The whole thing would be absolutely terrifying for anyone on a DPH trip. Female human. Yeah, that was the lady. It looks like she got morphed with her dogs or something. That was really nasty. Never played System Shock. I've actually never played System Shock, actually. I've never played it. I don't know if is there anything like similar to that in there? Because oh my god. I'm thinking The Thing, the kennel lady getting eaten by her dogs. Yeah. Definitely a lot of John Carpenter inspiration, I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. Is the daughter of the officer that found the footage bits. Forgot his name. Oh, was it? The woman is the daughter of the officer that does the found footage bits. Interesting. I'm actually going to look at the wiki right now. There were a couple of these things that were a couple of these tapes that I wanted to know a little bit more about, just because I wasn't really sure on the context of them. So I'm actually going to look and see I'm actually going to go back and look at which ones I wanted to know the context on. I wanted to know more about tape 11. Tape 11 is a man is shown investigating a house and finds something off inside it. Then he finds a clue about a new piece of the puzzle. That does not really give me a lot of information. Melrin? Melgren. The video starts... Okay, so the most recent one is the video starts with a footage of VHS from Charlotte Jean Melgren titled TF2 Awakening Your Subconscious, which serves as a continuation from TF1 to tape 3. Throughout the whole tape, a mysterious dark figure is slowly moving towards the screen. During the section of TF2, images of Charlotte flash on screen, showing that she has disappeared. Cuts to security footage of Forever Friend's kennel. The guard watching the cameras, Troy Erickson, calls Charlotte to tell her about the intruder. Charlotte stays on the phone with Troy as she goes inside to check her dogs, during which Troy looks through the cameras. Yeah, we already knew this. The video then cuts to TF2 telling the watcher. The video cuts to perspective of Police Sergeant C. Wilkes, who enters the basement of the shelter to find Charlotte and her dogs malformed and fused together. Interesting. You pause during the flashes. On the screen, there are newspaper articles. Oh, okay, I see that talk about her. Interesting. I'm excited to see... When did this come out? Damn, this was a while ago. This was 5 months ago. I don't know when there's going to be more. My statement was Shodan, the villain of System Shock. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it now. PC, Shodan, System Shock. Yeah, it does kind of look like that. It does kind of look like that one. But Yeah, this is like I said before though, this is probably one of my favorite analog horrors. I just think that it does such a good job at building up the lore, and I feel like I definitely am intrigued on it. You should watch the Harmony and Horror Two Front Teeth. I'll definitely take a look at it. Let me see actually. Harmony and Harmony and Horror. Let me see. Oh yeah, for sure. This definitely does look like let me see. How many videos are there? There are quite a few. Let me see. There's season 2, season 1. Yeah, there's quite a bit. There's quite a bit of it. Definitely interested to check it out though. We might since we're kind of running out. We're not running out of like really long analog horrors. We still have a few more that we can watch. What I'm thinking of doing is in the future, maybe it'll just be titled Analog Horror Stream. And we'll just kind of watch a bunch of different ones, especially if they're shorter, because this one I don't think it would make a full stream from what it seems like. But I definitely do want to watch some of the other ones, like the Boiled one, and some of the other ones as well. It's a singular vid that's non-canon to the rest of the series, but it's pretty unsettling. Interesting. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in checking out more. I think in the future though, we will be definitely just making it like an analog horror stream and not just reacting to or watching other like just long ones, and it'll just be kind of that way. And maybe if it does well enough, maybe I'll kind of cut them up and upload them as videos, just to see how that will do. But that's for the future. I think there are a couple more that I wanted to watch though that are pretty long. I would definitely wanted to watch Gemini Home Entertainment, which is kind of like the precursor to analog horror in general. But like I said before in the beginning of the stream, I really do like RobGavagan's previous works. Like I liked what he did normally for his stuff. I thought it was very interesting, because he used to do just horror videos back in the day, and it's very interesting to see that that he is doing a Greylock. Remember, Running the Train, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go. And if anyone is here that does get gifted, make sure you thank Running the Train as well. Thank you though. Thank you for the gifted. But yes, I'm really interested to see more about this series, because I do like RobGavagan and his other, like I said previously, and his other works. He definitely did succeed though, because he said that in his stream he did definitely say that he wanted to kind of revitalize analog horror, and because a lot of people are just kind of getting like bored of it and that sort of thing. It was getting kind of repetitive and samey, and I think he definitely did do a very good job at that, because it starts off a little slow, but it definitely builds up, and this most recent one is very interesting. Very interesting. It's been 5 months though since this came out. I am interested to see when the next one will come out. So I am very interested. But there are also Marble Hornets. I actually used to live in the town where that one was filmed. Interesting. Yeah, there's Marble Hornets as well that I would definitely like to watch. There was another analog series, The Gacha Gods Have Forsaken Me. No, not Running the Train, playing the gacha with the YouTube gifted system. No. Someone trying gifting a membership feels like trying to win the lottery. Yeah, it is. It is a gacha. One back in 2010s-ish or prior. Yes, it is. But for the other analog series that I definitely did want to check out, that I did see some other analog horror content creators watching as well. Actually, I need to turn off the glitch filter, since we are no longer watching. Go ahead and turn that off. All right. But the other one was Ted's cave exploration. I really wanted to watch that one. I think that might be the one we watch next week. So no confirmation though. We'll see how next week goes. Also next week, for membership only, we will be watching It. So look forward to that, guys. Look forward to that. Called Rockwell Forest. Curious to see what you think. Interesting. I definitely would be interested in checking it out. Definitely on the streams that we do, that will be analog horror only. Like we only watch like shorter analog horrors. I would definitely be interested in giving it a try for sure. But yes. I will be. I think next week though will be the climbing one. What was it? I need to find it. It's called Ted's something. Ted's Caving Journal. That's what it's called. It is based off of a creepypasta that came out quite a while ago. So I will be checking that one out probably next week sometime. So then that'll be our stream for our one analog horror watch along for next week's stream, which it is going to be the 2017 one, because I'm not going to be watching the older one. I tried watching it. It's a little goofy. It's really long too. It's like, I think it's like 3 or 4 hours. So it's pretty long. We will be watching the first one though. And then, probably later on down the line, we might be watching the second one. Second one's not as good as the first one, but we definitely will be watching that. So, before I forget, the picture looks lovely. Thank you. Yeah, that's your guys' hand. It's a little bit of fan service for you guys. Ted the Caver in its original form is arguably the first creepypasta. I did not know that, actually. That is, I'm actually very interested to see who's the lucky viewer. That's all of you guys. What do you mean? There's no lucky viewer. It's all of you. And then the next stream we will be doing, the waiting room is already up on Saturday. We will be doing Do Not Take This Cat Home Part 2, so we will be finishing it up. I don't know how long it'll take to finish the Do Not Take This Cat Home Part 2. The first stream was about like 3 or 4 hours, so I'm assuming it'll be somewhere around there, but we will be finishing up that game, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to finishing it up because it was a lot of fun playing. It was a lot of fun. I would love to see an anime version of it. That would be very interesting. But yeah, I'm excited to watch it with you guys. It's not one of my favorite horror movies. There are definitely others that I like more, but it is definitely a lot of fun. So remember, if you guys are members, for everyone that is a member in the chat right now, or if you guys would like to become members, we do just normal horror movie watch-alongs during membership only streams. So, and we will be watching 2017's It. So, if anyone would like to become members, it'll be a lot of fun. So, and that'll be next week. Next week Sunday, I think, and that's usually the day that we do membership only streams. It's usually every other week. This week, unfortunately, I did have to cancel because I will be seeing family this week. They always mess me up with the Ritual of Chewed. Yeah. And the second one is a little goofy. I feel like the second one's not nearly as good as the first one. But I am really looking forward to watching the first one with you guys. So yes. I wanted to do I did want to do a horror movie watch along this week with you guys. But unfortunately, like I said, I made plans with family to visit them, so I will not be here. I will be MIA during that time. So, but like I said, next week, I will definitely be back on it next week, and it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a good time. So, all right, guys, that's why this week is a little slow. That's why this week there's not too much going on because and a lot of the stuff I was playing. Don't even get me started on Sugunohi. That game was not very fun. That game was not very interesting. It was very long and very boring, I guess I should say. A lot of people were tuning out of it, me as well. I was literally like falling asleep playing that game, and that usually doesn't happen too often for me. Like Sugunohi definitely was that game was not my cup of tea. I know some people liked it, but for me it was very, very boring. The game fucking sucked for me. And I'm just, it's gonna sound harsh me saying it, but I gotta say it. It's my opinion. But I hope you guys, everyone that tuned in for the family first, man, no problem. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you for understanding. Thank you. I definitely need to check in with my family and that sort of thing. So personal stuff, I usually don't go into personal stuff on stream, not often. But like I said, I wanted to give, because I do try to keep a very strict schedule of same streaming every single 3 times a week. I try and keep it very consistent with Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then every other week I try to do Sundays are membership only streams. I try to behold to that as much as possible. But and then if I cannot, I want to definitely give you guys a reason as to why. So that is why I'll tell you guys a little bit about it. So I think that is going to be it though for this stream. I hope you guys had an awesome time for the Greylock watch along. Like I said, schedule's up on screen. Saturday we will be playing Do Not Take This Cat Home Part 2. So I hope you guys tune in for that. And remember, there's a new short up that I just uploaded. I hope you guys will tune in, or you guys will check out the short that I uploaded, because I worked on it a few days ago. So I hope you guys will check that out. Thanks for the stream, man. It was interesting. I'm out for the night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. Thank you to everyone who does watch this VODed. I greatly appreciate it. And until then, guys, I'll see you here on Saturday for Do Not Take This Cat Home. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Done it.